It's showtime. It is showtime. We are live too. Yeah, that's me talking to you. It's MoedotJ. Got the cast in here. We already got a few people in here waiting. Okay, that's what I like to see. Hopefully it's my usual viewers, the family. We get in here, we always get things starting. Let a few people join in here, Whenever we go on the live stream, I gotta have me a nice little drink ready. Truly, if you're watching, send me a box. Send me 10, 12 packs of the lemonade Trulies. Brother. So I've been working my tail off trying to get the screenshots and everything for y'all on this one. I didn't do it last night after I got off the stream. Kind of laid down. I ended up doing the video on Lauren, if she's dead or not. I actually got some information. There was an interview that Effie did that released right after the episode. And she said when she read the script saying that Lauren was going to die. So I can think that we can go ahead and confirm Lauren is being killed in action. I don't know how they pulled it off, but right now we're talking about Tommy and everything he got going on right now. Now, I'm a huge fan of Tommy, and I'm thinking this first episode, it gave us action. We got money. We got drugs, sex, violence. We in the club. We got a little girl on girl action. We got a criminal family here, the Flynns. Looks like it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. I might have to unplug this TV or this monitor and plug it back up. That might turn my lights off. So I'm just going to rock with it. Hopefully it is kind of clear for y'all on there. Y'all ain't tell me I had something in my beard either. Let's see what that is. Yes, Dylan, he has a brother, JP. We're going to discuss JP being on here. Xavier talking about Casper the Ghost. Yeah, he has a brother. It was a little weird. So it looks like his brother JP does have a black father. You know what I'm saying? And then they both got JP calls her Catherine, but she no royalty. Big homie, what up, bro? Back to back nights, my brother. Yeah, that's what we were looking for with Tommy. We were expecting Tommy to bring back that OG power. Of course, what they did with book 2, it kind of rolled over into the teenagers. It's like, all right, it's all right. But us OG power watchers, that's what we want. We want to see what's going on here. And that's what we're getting. OG vibes. This is what's going to Tommy, he's going to be able to carry the show just because all of us, this is what we wanted, the more mature show. Everything that we were seeing with them in book 2 is more, the youth, they in school, messing up. But we all good. Oh, what's up? My boy Support Gaming. Support Gaming has been with me for a long time when it comes to subscribers. I think he was with me before I even hit 1,000 subscribers. Said his voice is throwing me off. Big homie, who you talking about? JP's voice or Tommy's voice? Because it did seem when it first came on, the acting was a little bit too forced. No pun intended. But now it's okay, cool. Once you get towards the middle of the episode. I hope they get 2-bit on Chicago. Well, that's why I got the cast up first, because I knew people were going to ask. I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me drop it down. What episodes is it? 2-bit said episode 1. Season 1, episode 10. Episode 1, episode 1. I'm saying it all wrong. He's going to be in season number 1, episode 10, season number 1, episode 9, and he ain't heavy. Now, we did see his name pop up twice on book 2, but we didn't see any 2-bit. So I don't know. I think he might be in this, maybe as a call back to New York and telling 2-bit, hey, come to Chicago. But as long as they're in Chicago, I don't know what 2-bit's going to be doing out there. Kind of explains why Kate was so loving towards Ghost. Could have been because her other son that she left, yeah, he was black. I actually was going to do a video about Tommy and in JP today. You see, I haven't broke down any like individual scenes to put up anything. Mondays are usually my relaxed days. You know what I'm saying? I get up, chill, give me some breakfast. I got to watch Euphoria in the morning. I had to do that recap. I see that's not really doing that good on my channel, but I don't think a lot of people really watch. I think that's more for like my crowd is the older crowd that really into that action. Euphoria is like kids doing drugs, like physically doing drugs, and junkies on Power is more selling drugs. So I think that's why it ain't hitting yet. But you know, I'm gonna continue to do it. Oh, Tommy's brother. You heard Tommy when they were smoking that cigarette. He said, "Man, your voice is already deep. It's not like this cigarette gonna mess up anything else." What up, Kim? Shout out to Kim. She be hitting me up. I wake up in the morning. I check my DMs. Kim then sent me stuff. Look at this. You need to look at this. Break this down because this is connected to this. So shout out to Kim Morris, man. She be on it. Xavier Tucker says 2-Bit is going to be Tommy's right hand in Chicago. Well, I don't know. I think when we get into the CBI with Diamond and his brother Jenard, I'm thinking those are going to be who his main connection. And I think Diamond, he's going to probably try to stay out the game because we know he just got out of prison and we know that weak ass cop, Bennigan. Where is he at? Yeah, Debo. I mean, not Debo, but Seamus Bennigan. That's a horrible name, but I think Diamond's going to be the right hand man, but he's not going to really do anything. They could probably use the barbershop as like a front, and then Jenard to be out in the streets, but he'll be taking orders from Diamond since he was the leader of CBI. What is it? We'll get like 2-3 more minutes, and then I'll jump into the little clips and stuff. But yeah, we see Tommy got a new love interest. That's one thing about Tommy. He gonna keep him a black girl. Gabrielle Ryan as Gloria. They didn't even give Gloria a last name. Gloria don't have a last name. Jenard, well, I guess Jenard and Diamond both got the same last name of Samson. I mean, not Gloria, but Jenard got the same last name as Diamond. Can't be a coincidence. Braden and Tommy being called Casper in their respective shows still had me cracking up. Yeah, that's still them trying to tie it in because all of this, the only reason we're really watching all these shows is because of the OG Power. If they were to just come out, let's just say there was never original Power and they just dropped Power Book 2 and it was just called Power Ghost. And we seen Tariq and Braden. Like, I don't know, man. This isn't believable. What are they going at here? You know what I'm saying? So that's why they gotta tie in everything back to the OG Power because they're gonna keep all of us watching. Forget it, man. It's Monday night. People got work tomorrow. People had a long day. We're gonna go ahead and jump into this thing. If they join us, they join us. If they don't, they don't. Let's see what we got here. What y'all want to do? Just start from the beginning, or y'all got somebody you want to talk about? New folder. That cop in that cop is the Zika book for them facial expressions. Man, he came in there talking about I need a lineup. Bruh, I don't know the last time you got a haircut. And believe me, you ain't getting no haircut in here. Oh yeah, Diamond. I would have kept them J's. Matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead and start with Diamond and his brother. Diamond, you see, he's in jail. He's cutting hair, man. He been in here. What did he get? A 15-year sentence, 10-year sentence, something like that. It's the same as whatever Lorenzo served. I think he got 10 years. Jason Johnson said the streets need a body, man. We already did we get a body this episode? Yeah, there was already a body this episode. One of the junkies. Vic Flynn is a wannabe Kane. So Isaiah, I got my homeboy that I talked to. He helps me out. He'll tell me what he thinks his top 5 scenes are, and that's where I'll put together the video. So I'll have the top 5 for book 2, had a top 5 for this week also. But yeah, man, I was saying if you look at the families, it's kind of built the same way as the Tejadas. You got Flynn at the top, well, Walter at the top. He doesn't want Claudia, aka Diana, to be in the streets, just manage the books. The only difference is Claudia on here. I'm gonna break her down too. She looks like she might be the one pulling the strings behind the scenes as far as with her and her brother. But Diamond, he's in here. He's CBI, y'all. CBI. I forgot what the C stand for, but his Brothers Incorporated. Now he's in here. He's doing some time. He probably got jammed up on some things, and he's cutting hair. But the old guy is telling him, you got that mentor when you get in there. Jail is a scary place, people. And prison is even worse. But he's in there and he's telling them, hey, don't come back here, bro. And he's asking them, why are you taking so long? But this is his mentor. So he's grown a connection. It's probably like a father figure to him. Well, I won't say a father figure because he's a grown ass man. But Chicago Brothers Incorporated. That's what I kept thinking. I kept thinking of Colored Brothers Incorporated. But I was like, man, niggas ain't making their name that. Chicago Brothers Incorporated. There you go. CBI. That's what I rock with y'all for. That's y'all job to keep me on track and keep me with the right one. But yeah, you in here, he cutting up hair. First of all, look at this old man probably ain't had a haircut in a minute though. Like, all right, look how short his hair is there. That's like how my dad's hair is now. It's kind of thin and short. But man, he was cutting off a lot. So he had like the little baby afro on the back. Yeah, Diamond got 15 years. All right. So I knew it was something similar to what Lorenzo had served. Lorenzo had 25, served 15, had 10 left. He had 15. He did his 15. Now you see how they tracking that razor? A guard. Razor up, razor down. Make sure they ain't gone now. This inmate here, though, we couldn't see his name. So he must be somebody that was out on the streets beefing with CBI because he talking about, yeah, man, let him breathe, let him get comfortable. So we can expect him to come back a little bit later on. Or, well, I actually seen, I'm going to show you guys a trailer. You know how we do. We break the trailer down. So it looks like he's going to have some people out on the streets that are running around trying to get Diamond because Diamond probably did something in jail or Diamond was the big dog when they got locked up and they were treating him a little bit better than inmate. We just going to call him inmate 101. Hopefully CBI are better than the GTG Instagram crew. Yeah, so CBI, you gotta look at CBI and think, all right, he's in jail. His brother's still out running some things. So I don't think they're bigger than what GTG was. Like he really got indicted. He got thrown in prison for this. No one really knew who GTG was. It was just little Guap because of his father. But on the other hand, Diamond is actually the big dog. You seen the article that Tommy brought up, reading, okay, the head of CBI. So they may have been making noise out there. Support said the homie Jay Moore was in this episode. I don't think I've seen him. The crazy thing about him is, so the reason what my name is MoedotJ. The J is my first name, and Mo is short for more. So my name is Jay Moore also. That's where you got MoedotJ, because when I was in the military, you got to do your last name first. Now I put a dot after my name. Like, hey, Mo, you don't put a dot after your name. And I was like, well, hell, just put the J after it. So that's how I came up with MoedotJ. But yeah, my name is Jay Moore also. Oh, so this right here, this inmate is Jay Moore? Oh, well, look at that. Don't get me wrong. I do watch other people's stuff, but I'm not going to be able to tell who they are just by most of the time when I'm listening to stuff. If you see my TV in the background, that's how I work. So I don't really like my TV's back there. So when I'm over here editing stuff, I don't really watch the TV. I'll have YouTube playing back there or whatever I'm, listening to. So hey, shouts out to him then, man. Shoot. Jay Moore, hey. Jay Moore, holler at Jay Moore. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it happen. That J and J connection, man. We might be cousins. Yeah. See, Roof, no, that military, last name, first name, middle initial. So you got, and technically, the D, pause, and dot, my middle name starts with a D also, but it all came from me signing my last name first, and then I accidentally put a dot, and then my first name. So that's where MoedotJ came from. Oh yeah, man. Shout out to inmate Jay Moore. You know what I'm saying? seeing a YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look them up. I'm definitely gonna look them up. CBI probably going to be better shooters than Mecca's crew. Man, he was paying Mecca crew. Mecca was paying his crew top dollars for them to be shooting like me on the range on a Saturday after drinking 3 or 4. I'm talking about they horrible. What up, Big Chill? But yeah, man, shoot, y'all talking about a YouTuber in there. I might not be as big as Jay Moore, but shit, that's all I need is a little cameo in there. You give me a little toothpick, let that nigga get comfortable. When he get out, we on his ass, and that's on everything. They be like, damn, Jay, you might need a reoccurring role. But anyway, let's get back to Diamond and his brother. So he done did his 15 years. He about to hop about the jail cell, you know what I'm saying? And when he gets out, the guard talking about, man, them shoes is nice, man. You can get 150 on StockX. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the hell no StockX is. But at least the cool thing is the guards were cool with him. That's because, like I was saying with that inmate, Diamond was in there. He was probably getting treated with some respect because he was somebody real on the streets. You know what I'm saying? If there's a huge article, the CBI, the leader is locked up. That's why Millionaire, like, man, you know, you were good at being a barber. You're doing all this. We're gonna give you a gift to get out of here. So I mean, I think that's I think that's cool. You see like CEOs and stuff. I won't say they like super cool with people, but you know, they still look out for people. But when he gets outside, he done sold them J's for 150. He said, hell, I needed that money, man. You know, you out in these streets after you done been in jail for 15 years, $150. You rich. He get outside, he walking around with no shoes on. Now, this shows you right here. When Jenard sees this shows you what type of time Jenard is on. He's gonna be that firecracker. Diamond, he didn't call him probably. Well, I think he was probably always laid back. Unless they give us a flashback, I'm just gonna assume he was always laid back. He got caught up in it. But you see, Jenard was trying to get back into jail to go whoop on whoever took his shoes. Like, nah, chill, bro. I gave him away. Hey, that's what I'm saying, Dre. Like, he wasn't really gonna do anything, but he was like, shit. Like, they just gonna open up the jail cell. Go in there and you go get him. But hey, he hold it down for his brother though. Cause he tripping. I don't know. Is these socks? He gotta have on like double, triple socks. Cause you look at all this slush back here. He didn't walk through. He had to jump over this water. I'd be damn. I'm walking out here with no shoes. I would have kept them J's. Now, if he went to jail 15 years ago, this is 2022 minus 15, it'll take us to 7. So 2007 is when he went to jail. I'm trying to think, were them J's out? I don't know. I don't know. But let me tell you something. It ain't nothing worse than walking through water with socks on. Hell, you go in the bathroom. I get done taking a shower. I get dressed. I go in there. I got my socks on because you don't wear your shoes around the house. People leave your shoes at the front door. I go in there, just brush my hair a little bit. You see how my line messed up? You got to try to brush it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I go in there, stepping a while, like, God damn, you got to change them wet ass socks. He didn't walk through a whole puddle. Like, you just now getting out of jail, man. Hell with that. I'm wearing, hey, you still want these shoes, Miller? Meet me after, or I'll bring them back up here for you. But I'm walking out of these things. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let me see. Them socks get wet. You like, man, fuck. You got to take them off because the thing about socks, they ain't the quilted quicker picker uppers. Socks, when they get wet, that water goes straight to the foot. It don't matter. It ain't like, okay, to keep your foot kind of dry. Even Nike dry fits, they lying. Them things ain't dry fit. They may stop a little bit of sweat, but you step in some water, man, your foot is wet. I'm talking about drenched. Fuck that. What they tell Forrest Gump, make sure you change your socks. But we see that root foot, right? Hey, you get that gangrene. But yeah, so he eventually gets out of jail. So he got him a little starter kit. You got the guard here with a shotgun, ain't about to do shit. But we out now. We out. So I like that they got two brothers on here. You know what I'm saying? And how they're gonna move. Now I'm gonna jump around because I'm gonna stay on Diamond, and that's who we're gonna work through. So Diamond gets out of jail, and you see when he goes to when he's talking to his brother, I think this clip is out of order. He wakes up on the floor because that mattress is too soft for him. He's used to sleeping on that firm. You just got that damn pad in there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all sleeping on them cots. Them prison beds ain't nice. So that's why he's laying on the floor. He like, man, shit, he been institutionalized. He in there. Shit, I know what he feel like too, man. When I got a basic, I'm like, damn, these damn fucking beds they gave us. But then again, if I did 15 years somewhere, I'm sleeping in the bed. Let's get that straight right now. Hey, hit them like buttons for me too, y'all. Come on now. It's a Monday. I know it ain't a lot of us in here, but that's because we the tight knit family. We gonna see next Sunday. People gonna start rolling in here. We gonna be like, damn man, I didn't even know you were doing lives for this. Like I told y'all several times. Wet foot ass. You guys see, you got distracted. Your foot got wet. You like, damn, I forgot he was going live. Yeah, we going live Sunday nights though. Power Book 4, we going back to Sunday. But he laying on the floor. Him and his brother Jenard, like, yeah, man, things has changed. I like what 50 Cent did here. We see what's going on in Chicago right now. How they some young, wild niggas out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's really showing this. And 50, I think he's going to start bringing in, like, you already hear him playing Chicago music and stuff. So what they're relating is to what's really going on in the real life to what's going on in the show. Of course, Jenard is talking to him like it ain't the same from when you were running things. And now he's bringing up when Casper, the white guy, he doesn't know who he is, ran up in there. And Diamond is like, y'all let this happen? You know what I'm saying? Like you let some random white guy come in there. Now he's thinking, of course, it can't be nobody but the Flynn family because you fucking with Vic. And he's like, nah, man, I don't think he was with Vic. You know what I'm saying? He was talking bad to Vic. And he took Vic's gun. Diamond like, man, hell, I want to meet him. If there's anybody that tough that's gonna go against the Flynns. What happened to all that money Tommy made with Ghost? Well, that's the thing. So we don't really know what exactly Tommy has with him. I'm sure he took some money and got up out the city. Because if before we get to like going into to all the details in depth on Tommy, the thing Flynn said, a man that has no clock either has too much time or too much money. Either way, one of them is going to run out. So I think Tommy got enough money to get to Chicago because you know he was running all the way out to California was the original plan. So he got some bread. He ain't just out here, you know what I'm saying? But Gloria, her as an enabler, he done showed up. He ain't paid for one drink. She gave him like 4 drinks in the morning time. Gave him some of that soup a little bit later on. We gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying? But Tommy remind me of me when I used to touch down in the city back in my younger days, you know what I'm saying? Go in there, ooh, she attractive, let me talk to her. But anyway, we still sticking on Diamond. Because I think Diamond's story is gonna be interesting. He's gonna play a huge role. What I'm thinking is gonna come from Diamond and Jenard. It's gonna be more of Diamond at first, he's not going to be as close to Tommy, but they're going to end up working together and they're going to become super tight. So it's going to kind of be a Tommy and Ghost type situation without being brothers. So it'd be strictly business and they really trust each other. Jenard might have a little disagreement with Tommy, I think, throughout the season. But for the most part, Diamond is saying, this guy we need to actually work with. You think Ruth asked, do I think Tommy put some money somewhere for Lakeisha's son Cash? He went to see Cash in Power Book 2. Let me tell y'all something about Cash. Fuck them kids, man. I ain't leaving that nigga Cash nothing. I'm about the city, man. What's the connection with him? I can't be your step pops, like whoever you living with, man. Not leaving him no money. Your mama was a snitch, or you a rat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Your mama was a snitch. That mean you a motherfucking baby mouse. I ain't leaving that kid no money. I'm out the city. I got bigger things to worry about. I got the plug calling me in damn California checking on me. I'm into it with the Flynn family. Nah, I need every penny I can get. Yeah, Tommy's theme music is straight. I haven't listened to the whole thing. I'm not really I don't really listen to Dirk like that, but you know, it is what it is. Nick, no, that's not being ruthless. That's not being ruthless. That ain't Tommy's kid. He has no obligation to take care of Lakeisha's kid. Like Lakeisha was about to snitch on him to protect her and Cash. So why am I gonna give Cash? No, 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 dude. Once you turn your back on me and that goes in real life, fuck you. I ain't got nothing to do with you. Then y'all get me distracted. See, that's the only thing about series premieres. It's so much stuff that we can talk about. So we got to jump all around. I'm trying to stick on Diamond, but we all want to know about Tommy. You just called Cash a baby mouse. He ain't did nothing to nobody. Well, that's the thing. One day Cash could get cold-hearted because he doesn't know exactly what went on. All he knows is his mama was dead. Tommy went in the house and wouldn't let him go in there. So he could just think Tommy went in there and killed my mom or something. So at this point, Cash could potentially become an enemy. So fuck him. I'm not leaving no money. I'm on the run. Nah. Tasha just lied on me. Tasha killed Lakeisha. She just got on the stand and said, I was the one that killed Ghost. Oh, I need every dollar I can get. There's nothing you can do to help Cash out. At the end of the day, you need to take care of yourself before anybody else. And Cash ain't his son. And what he gonna do? He walking around. Man, you seen it was what on the Shade Room or something? They said like some black dude tried to take a mixed kid away from a white guy, but it turned out it was the white guy's kid. That's what it's gonna be like for Tommy. Tommy gonna end up having to murk somebody over Cash, and now he didn't kill somebody over a kid that ain't his. The hell with that. Oh, where my boy at, man? I seen play for keeps. Oh, his play is for keeps. My bad, brother. What's good, bro? What's good? I mean, we just in here right now. We just all over the place. We supposed to be talking about Diamond. We talking about Tommy leaving money for Cash, and we don't even care about Cash. Cash was irrelevant. Cash had the same amount of scenes as Yaz did in the OG Power. 2, maybe 3. Why did Tommy keep a picture of Lakeisha and Cash in his wallet? Man, everybody got something in their heart for him. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, even if someone does you wrong, if it's somebody you loved, because Lakeisha didn't deserve. Well, yeah, she did. You know what I'm saying? She had to go, but he still loved her, so he didn't really understand what really went on. Besides Tasha saying, she was about to snitch, but Tasha also lied and said Tommy committed it. So can he really trust Tasha? I guess we can confirm that book 4 for us is before Tommy finds out Tasha snitches on him. So I think at this point, Tommy was already getting out of the city because of everything that was going on with him. Tasha snitched in that season. So the last thing we seen was Tommy actually leaving. He may have, I'm sure he probably looked up the trial because he knew that the trial was going on. He knew that Tasha was taking the stand and everything. So does he know that she actually said that he did it? I'm not sure, but we're going to see though, because if he finds out, what I think they're trying to do though with this is more of starting his own show. With Power Book 4, yeah, you'll hear like subtle things that relate back to OG Power or the book 2, but I think what they're really focusing on making this his own story. And if they can remove all the people from the OG stuff, it'll make the show a little bit better because it'll keep us going, oh man, what happened in this? Now, if you just give us little bits of things like, oh, I worked for a guy named Ghost, then all right. But overall, nah, I don't think that Tommy's gonna find out anytime soon. I think Mulligan has already has Tommy's respect. Potentially. The spot says, I believe I am going to be working with Tommy, or Tommy is going to link what out. I'm not sure what that means, brother. If you can explain, I'll definitely read it for you, but I don't know what that means. Isaiah said Alicia Marie is more real than Cash will ever be. Hey, Alicia Marie did held it down. She had the damn thumb drive on the necklace and stuff. Pops got murked. She ain't say nothing to nobody. LH Fitness. No one knows that Tommy is dangerous except for Simon. Simon got his ass whooped in that back alley talking about, man, fuck Tom Brady, man. Fuck Larry Bird. Said Larry Bird is a treasure. Man, let me get back to Diamond, man. Y'all done got me running off. So they talked about Tommy. He's trying to figure out who Tommy is so he can get with him. Let me see. Tommy did a little bit of research. We're going to go back to this little clip multiple times. You see him talking about the Flynn family. Head of CBI sentenced to 15 years. So Tommy, he's hearing about these CBI guys because you remember he went in there and he took Jenard's money, him and Vic's money, and left with the product also. So he's looking up, he's like, CBI, what the hell is that? Chicago went around. I don't know. This might be me just digging too much. Y'all know how I am. But if you look closely, Tommy has a friend request up here. It looks like from Facebook. You know, it's got like the little contact sign with the plus on it. Let me find out Tommy got a damn Facebook. Matter of fact, someone look up Tommy Egan and see if he actually has a Facebook. Like they came up with that phone number for the trailer of this that you can call. If someone can, look up Tommy Egan and see if there's an official Facebook. And let's see who that friend request is from. Because you never know. They might start doing interactive stuff like that on TV shows. That'd actually be pretty cool, though. You know what I'm saying? Something you never thought of. LA Trina, this time he is loud and out there wilding. He is grieving big time. Well, is he? Is he really out there loud and stuff, though? Because you got to remember, at first he was very low key. He didn't get loud till Vic and them started talking crap to him. Other than that, he went to the bar. He was just chilling. He ain't really started nothing in this one. Well, no, he didn't start anything. This time, everything has came to Tommy's doorstep, and he's just answered it. He's answered it correctly. If Tommy gets Harold's chicken, I would be ready to give him an Emmy. An Emmy. LH, is that something in Chicago? Harold's chicken. If he has a Facebook with his name and he is supposed to be dead. T, we all miss the OG stuff. I miss OG Power season 1 to 5. When 6 came out, I was like, man, what they doing here? What they doing here? Finish up with Diamond though. You know what I'm saying? OG Power was good up to season 5. Season 6, don't get me wrong, it was straight. But it's like, man, we know it's coming to an end. And that's the hardest thing to say goodbye, people. Well, we know that Diamond's in the prison. He cutting hair. So Jenard is looking out for him. Jenard is reckless. We seen that. We see that he's about to be the one out here. He's doing deals with Vic. Like anything that Vic is doing outside of him being with his Uncle Paulie, you know, it's like on the side. And we're going to talk about that because him and his sister are trying to make some moves also. So Jenard making these little connections with Vic Flynn, little guy with the biggest family, the biggest mob family in Chicago, you know, is looking like Vic is a fake ass braid trying to get in the streets. Like you don't have to. Your pops has things in order. You can just make those drops. But will he do? He had 15 years to get ready to get his brother straight. He got out. He got his brother a barbershop. Now that's really holding it down. You got a legit barbershop in your name, taxes paid for, property tax. Oh man, hell, you winning. You definitely winning. Ghost couldn't get out the game. What makes y'all think Diamond getting out? Uh, the difference between Diamond and Ghost, I would say, from what we've seen just off of this one episode, is he was actually the head of an organization that went down. So now that he's out, he has mentors telling him, "Hey, don't get back in the game." You seen the old man that was cutting his hair, like, "Don't get back in the game," and then we see that he's going to get back in the game, but I think he's going to play a little bit smarter because he's real laid back. Now you got to understand, Ghost was at the peak. He was the apex. When it came to that, it was Lobos then Ghost. And then Ghost was all in the limelight. And he also had to deal with Tommy trying to move stuff through Truth. So not Tommy, Ghost had a lot of things going on. He had to worry about Dre, whatever deals Dre was doing. He had to worry about Tommy moving work. He also had to worry about his son eventually getting into the game. Now, Diamond, we don't know who all he's connected with. So right now, with him just with having a barbershop, I was mentioning earlier, I'm not sure if you were in here. I think what they're going to do is him and Tommy might partner together and they use the barbershop as a front, to clean up money and things of that nature. While Jenard is actually the one out in the streets doing things. Diamond is just using his old connections. You see what I'm saying? So he may not ever do no hand-to-hand transactions or anything like that. What's up, Miss Zoe? What's going on now? But I can definitely see Jenard and Tommy, like I said, they're gonna have that connection between Ghost and Tommy, but it's not gonna be on that brotherly level. It's gonna be based strictly off of respect. They didn't grow up with each other, but they both respect what each is doing. Diamond's gonna see that Tommy, he didn't came into the city reckless, but he's handling his business. Now he's gonna be like, all right, let me get back on top of mine. My brother Jenard already has a connection with the Flynn family. We're gonna start doing our little deals on the side. So yeah, I think Diamond, he's gonna be more laid back, and he has more to lose because he's a felon. And we already seen that there's a cop on his ass in the first episode. Damn Seamus Bennigan. I think that's his name. Samus, some shit like that. Bennigan, he lame though. Hey man, hit them like buttons. Let's get it up to 50, please. 50 likes, please. Do you think we're gonna see the ghost of Ghost in Tommy spinoff? Um, I'm trying to think if there's a scene that Tommy could, if we were going to see a flashback of Ghost, then we probably would have already seen it by now. You seen it in the opening scene when we get done talking about Diamond and breaking down this part here. The opening scene, he had a flashback about him and his mom, and you heard him saying, Ghost, Ghost, Ghost. It don't have to be this way, things of that nature. He had a flashback of Cash when he was with Gloria. So I'm thinking if we would have seen a flashback of Ghost, we would have probably already seen it. But I just really think they're just really keeping him separate from the show right now. He's just bigger than Power. He took Power as a stepping stone, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure if we're ever going to see Ghost. I mean, he's dead, people. I mean, if they do a flashback, it might be in book 3 of, I mean, not book 3, but book 2 of season 3. What you mean, Miss Zoe? What you don't like about what threw you in a loop with the brother storyline? I mean, the brother storyline, I want to see where it goes. Like, what was Jenard doing while Diamond was locked up? Of course, we got to see what Diamond did while he was in jail to be beefing with that little inmate. The cop looked crooked. Hey, Dre, look at this. He talking about, I pay for whatever I get. I'll get me a haircut in a couple of days. Nigga, you need a haircut now. Either that or you need to go bald. Ain't no haircuts. He talking about the first one on me. Shit. I'm shaving all that off. Especially if he a cop, I might mess that thing up too. That fade in the back, it ain't gonna be blended well. Oh, my bad, Miss Zoe. I thought you was talking about Diamond and Jenard's storyline. You talking about Tommy and JP. Once we finish this little scene here, we're gonna go back to Tommy and we'll do Tommy. And then I think after Tommy, we'll jump into the Flynn family. Yeah, we'll do Tommy because that'll tie in Gloria and that'll tie in everybody else. So that'll work. Yeah, Kobe, that's me. That's me. I thought she was talking about the brother story. I mean, the brother line of Jenard and Diamond. I forgot completely about Tommy and damn JP. He over there, yeah, man. My grandma, like, ain't no one came to see Miriam. Hey, nigga, you back the hell up, bro. Tommy about to blow that nigga head off. Pause. Oh man, you can't give him that color purple haircut. You remember what he told? He told she had that razor. He said, "Harpo." He grabbed her. She had that damn razor. Yeah, he was about to get on her ass. Hey, yeah, big homie. We just gonna sit here and clown. I couldn't tell if he was just a police officer or like a marshal or something because he had a. It wasn't a regular police badge like a Chicago PD badge. It was an actual star, so he might be a sheriff, but like a nigga, a sheriff in Chicago, nigga, you need to move to the outskirts of Chicago. But he in here, so he's on Diamond. So is Diamond his real name because he said it kind of like that's your alias. You know what I'm saying? We know his last name is Sampson from when he was in prison. See, look at that, man. What kind of badge is that? Which one of y'all? I'm not gonna call y'all no pigs or nothing like that. But which one of y'all in law enforcement have y'all seen that kind of badge before? Kobe, am I covering the Fresh Prince TV show? Yes, sir, I am. I actually have family ties with that show. The guy that actually directed it, he's from Kansas City. My cousin is a director. He helped with that. And then my cousin, Mike, he's the actual barber that was on set doing everyone's haircuts. So I'm definitely going to do that. February 13th, that comes on during the Super Bowl. Well, I think after the Super Bowl. But yeah, we're doing the new Fresh Prince. I don't know if it's a continuation, like a continuous season, or if it's episode and then you remember on like the original Fresh Prince, the next episode ain't got shit to do with the other. We're gonna see though, but I'm definitely doing it. I used to be a sheriff in 2009, so it's a sheriff badge in the cover. Okay, okay. See, I knew we had some law enforcement on here. Hey, Miss Zoe, look, I respect the law and everything, but don't be trying to flag my channel. You know, I'm not saying you personally, but hey, come on, y'all. I'm never going to self-incriminate myself. You know, I did some dirt back in the day. Miss Zoe, matter of fact, DM me because I need to ask you some questions about some cop stuff. So make sure you DM me on Instagram. I want to ask you some things about cops because I want to do a breakdown when I do the who is of Bennigan. I just want to ask you some things that cops would like actually do, if you don't mind assisting me on that. Big homie Dritty said he's a dirty cop. He gonna come back for some bread next episode. Mm, I can see him doing that. You pay me some bread, or I'm gonna bring you down because I know what you're doing here. I know what your brother's doing. So it could be a little bit of blackmailing. We definitely gonna see. But Diamond, you can tell he like, man, I'm not trying to deal with this shit right now, man. It definitely ain't Stansfield campus security badge. Hell, Stansfield, let me anybody, you can go on there. Look, I got a little 3M thing right here. Like, halt. You can't come on campus. Nigga, who are you? 3M security. Don't come on campus. Like, man, get the hell out of here. But we gonna see if he's a dirty cop because we always need someone in law enforcement that's dirty or someone that's not going to play by the rules. And you might be right. Officer Bennigan, he might be that person that's coming in here checking in. Now I don't know what's wrong with his hands. It looked like it may have been like burnt up or something. But Diamond, like, man, damn. All right, I give you the first haircut. Whenever the law come around, like you get pulled over, oh, yes, sir, officer. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, yeah, I already have my license and insurance and everything. You got to have that stuff already pulled up. Like my damn insurance is on my phone, so I got to pull out that other phone and have that thing. Like, here go my insurance, everything. You got to play that role. Like, oh, I was speeding. I didn't hit that blinker. You know what I'm saying? I turn that voice. I drop all the bass in the voice. He would have came in here. Hey, Diamond. I'm like, oh, yes, sir. Can I help you with getting a haircut? Oh, we'll be open in 2 or 3 days. If you could come back, I will gladly get your haircut. Like, damn, okay. I like that. I like the customer service here. Be nervous as hell. Hell. It's gonna be hell, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I ain't nervous, you know what I'm saying? If anything, I'm peeling off that thing. Nah, I'm just lying. I ain't running from the law. They didn't get into details why Diamond was in jail. just that he was the head of the organization. So they probably tried to. It probably wasn't like a RICO charge. There's probably some drugs that got connected to him because he did 15. So Chicago Boys Incorporated, he went down for it, and his brother took over. That officer is. Yeah, you right, Miss Zoe. A high speed chase. They had to catch me. Tommy is having multiple flashbacks about everything he has done during this series. Like Tariq, he will see ghosts or reminders. Just watch. I'm just saying. I think he could, but what ghost would he actually see though? Because I think Tariq was, since he's young, that's why he was seeing the ghost. He wasn't able to handle that. For Tommy, he was murking like everybody that deserved to get murked. When Tariq was hearing it, Kana was his mentor. His little sister died. Carrie died because of him. You see what I'm saying? No one really died because of Tommy. They died because of what they did to Tommy. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think he's gonna really see any ghosts. He might just have flashbacks and think back. J-Mo gonna put a hit on Diamond. I hope you're not talking J-Mo. Oh no, I know what you're talking about. Shit. They might, but Diamond ain't going out like that. We already seen. I had the cast listing brought up a little bit earlier. It said he's gonna be in all 10 episodes, I think it was. So we're gonna see. Tommy has been through a lot. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna talk about Tommy now. But I think as far as this cop, someone said he's probably gonna come back asking for money. I'm pretty sure that he's either crooked. It's either always a crooked cop, a crooked lawyer, a crooked prosecutor, or it's just someone just doing their job, overly doing it. He could be like Detective Kevin. My job is to make sure they assign me, like, because we don't even know if he's on parole or anything. I mean, not parole, but if he has what I'm saying, a PO, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what he could be like. I'm gonna be a guy checking in on you. So make sure you good. I don't know. We'll see. Or he could be like Detective Kevin and he just fucking working too hard, taking that 24/7 on the clock, literally. I was in the military and I'd be damned if I'm thinking I'm working 24/7. I'm working 7:30 to 4:30. I'm showing up at 7:45 most of the time because I was used to get rolled up all the time for being late. And I'm leaving at 3:30 to take my PT because this is the Air Force and we get 3 days of PT. So I'm leaving at 3:30. And I'm not checking emails till 9 a.m. So you're really getting 4 hours of work out of me because my lunch is an hour, hour and a half. Let's get that straight right now. Lunch don't start till I sit down and start eating. It don't start from the time I leave. That's just me. Uncle Sam, you just gonna have to wait. Now we're gonna get into Tommy. Yeah, I was Air Force, Miss Zoe. Air Force. You know what I'm saying? They say it's a chair force, but believe me, my job was not in no damn chair. I was out responding to bomb threats, all kinds of dumb shit. I'll be right back and give me another drink. Hey, y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. We got 100 people in here. We ain't even got 50 likes. Come on now. Y'all can do that for your boy. We doing this on a Monday. And I spent my last 2 hours putting together these slideshows for y'all, man. Let's get it. Hit that like button for me. I'm gonna be right back. Oh man. These niggas tripping here. I said these niggas tripping. I put together this slideshow. We ain't got no donations. We ain't got 75% likes. I tell you niggas, when he ain't coming here, it's gonna be a different story. It's a Monday, y'all. Come on now. We getting the weekend wrap up. We starting the week off right. Barry Scott, Tommy needs some soldiers. Well, you got to understand, he literally just got in today. So he got in. He got in today, went straight to the bar in the morning time. Remember, he got in like a little fight that evening. He ended up getting some of that good loving. Then right after that, he went to a little drop. Matter of fact, was this all in? No, it was 2 days. It was 2 days. So he been here 2 days. I'm like, damn, this man has been through a lot in just 2 days. Now, one thing I will say is, all right, Tommy's leaving the city. Everybody in New York knows Tommy has this Mustang. The Mustang was even shot up and had to get repaired. So this license plate, I'm gonna go back and look. So when I do the a little breakdown of Tommy in this episode, I'm gonna see if this license plate is the same license plate that was on the car in OG Power. Barry, Tommy did catch a body first episode. If you remember, after when he went with Vic, he caught a body that night. He killed one of the junkies, shot him 3 times, and then one in the head. Because remember, he was counting the bullets. So Tommy did catch a body the first episode. You think Tommy's Mustang could survive this season? Um, One thing we know about Tommy, that Mustang is like his child. So I think it's going to survive. He may put it up and have to pull something else out, but yeah. And what I think Tommy is going to do, I'm going to get into that because it's going to be right after this. So we see him having a flashback of his mom and everything they were going through. He's speeding. Oh man, we ain't got to do this. He almost wrecked the car. So hell, you talking about his Mustang going to make it. It almost didn't make it past the opening scene. But now he's deciding, you know what? I'm not going out to LA. I'm gonna go to Chicago. I'm glad he didn't go to Lansing, Michigan, because it ain't shit out there. Now I got a couple of boys out there, you know what I'm saying? But they into some knucklehead shit. But it ain't nothing like compared to Chicago. But Tommy decides to go out there. Now, what I'm thinking is, with Tommy going to his grandma's house and he looked at the picture, you see the plug keep calling, got that incoming call. With this happening, I think Tommy's probably going to move into grandma's house. I don't know. I mean, we have to see what him and JP do about it, his brother. But he's, saying he's looking at it. And I don't know what this says on the back of the picture. Maybe one of y'all can explain it to me, but it's the same tattoo JP has. It's like, I don't know. I couldn't read it. I mean, I got a picture of it a little bit later on, but whatever it is, that's how they relate with each other. Yeah, he shot them junkies up. Tommy is supposed to be dead in New York. That's one reason he was telling Monet and them, I'm about it here, I'm pretty much dead. So Big homie said, let's assume the car isn't even registered. Knowing Tommy, it probably isn't. And that's one reason Ghost is like, dog, Tommy, what the hell are you doing, man? You riding around dirty and stuff? Jason, I would ride or die with Tommy Egan. Hey, let me tell you something. You probably don't get like 2 or 3 rides, pause, and then you're gonna end up dead. Everybody around Tommy dies or he gets rid of them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Donna. Because if you remember, it looked like he died in that explosion, and that's why he was telling Monet, "You don't have to worry about me. I'm a dead man. I'm leaving." So yeah, they got rid of Tommy already. So he might not be registered, but hell, the way Tommy be driving out here on these streets all reckless and shit, they gonna pull his ass over eventually. I want to know what's up with the Flynn family. Is the sister trying to sell drugs on the side? We're gonna get to that, Miss Bradshaw. We're gonna get to that. Now, I said that's the only difference between her and Diana, because I'm actually gonna do a breakdown and I'm gonna compare characters also. It might not have them all done this week because there's a lot of damn work, but I'm gonna do a comparison between the kids because I got Vic compared to like Kane and then Diana compared to Claudia. But yeah, Claudia, she might be the real deal, especially because her pops ain't letting her do anything. But Tommy finds out that his grandma is at Maulern, was that convalescent home? So basically like a, a retirement home for older people because she can't really take care of herself. The same thing that convalescent is what the convalescent guardianship that they had on like Britney Spears, which yeah, she probably needs it. Yeah, big homie, you only getting like 2 rides with Tommy. Then your ass going out like Spank if you talking. R.I.P. to Spank, man. Hey, Spank was one of my boys too, but he had to go. He over here snitching to get up out of there. Donna, nah, I think Claudia is a little bit different. The way Claudia is put together, she's solid and she really has a lot to prove. Diana was just, I'm doing whatever I can, and then Walter ain't putting his hands on her. Hell, you gotta understand, Diana was in there snitching because all that was built up. You know what I'm saying? Hurt her mama, then choked her ass out, put her against the wall. Brillo, man. Everybody shout out to Brillo, the big review. He had a live stream. Hey, I missed it because I was putting together my slideshows for mine. I'm definitely gonna get on your next live, man. You got to hit me up before you go live so I can make sure I'm on there. Now, the only reason grandma really remembered Tommy is why? Because of that damn picture. But shoot, Tommy, he goes to see his grandma. He backs out of it because he can't, he can't stand to see her in there, especially he hasn't seen her in so long. The first thing he do, he go to the bar. I'm talking about, what is it, 11 in the morning? It's 11 in the morning. He's showing up to the bar. Gloria looking good. Come on now. I get what they doing, but they should have had Tommy meet Gloria in the evening. It ain't that many good looking women working at the bar at 11 in the morning, especially at this bar. What, 2 other people in there? Tommy taking a shot. Look, you got these 2 people over here. Hey, come on, man. Unless she like, I mean, she said that she runs the bar and everything. Now they had some niggas in there cooking some soup. Man, don't nobody want no damn soup at 11 in the morning. What kind of bar is this? I came here to get some drink. She talking about, oh yeah, we got the soup, but the kitchen ain't open. So when she said that, I already knew what we was on. I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and shoot my shot. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and she giving up free Jameson. Okay. I come in the city. This is my new bar right here. We got an attractive woman. But part of me, I've been in the game for a while. So an attractive woman giving me free shots, I'm thinking of, okay, she trying to get me drunk. You know what I'm saying? Be cool with me. So then either one, I drink up a lot of shots and then she charges me for it. Or she's like, I'm giving these 1 or 2. He start coming back. I'm gonna start tipping because if a bartender, if they hook you up, you tip them a little bit. So when you go back, they gonna make your drink even better. I always tip the bartenders. Now, if they look good, you know what I'm saying, you just gotta play it cool to all my gentlemen is listening. You know what I'm saying? Only get the soup at night. I'm talking about Tommy didn't get the soup. Tommy had the soup in the bowl. Hold on, let me show y'all something. He had the soup in the bowl. Talking about he was eating all that soup up. But if she looks good like this and she giving it up like that, you better strap up. You better strap up if she look good like this and she giving it up like that. I'm talking. Yeah, you better strap up. You don't want to eat that soup on the first night, man. But we're gonna keep this PG, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Nah, smooth attraction. That soup, like they were legit making soup in the back though. He's all up in that pepper pot. Oh man. At this point, Tommy said he's a dead man. He on the road. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell, I'm a dead man. I ain't got nothing to live for. Fuck it. Oh man. Like this face right here, I'm like, okay, cool. What we on? Because ain't no attractive chick giving you no free drinks, man. Let's just be real. In the world that we live in, I might get like 1 free shot, but it's some bullshit. It's that it ain't the top shelf liquor. It's the shit they pull from up under the thing, next to the little water machine that they had. They put the Pepsi and stuff in there. That's where they be giving you the free drinks from. They ain't giving you nothing back here. Oh man. Oh She talking about you like that, huh? Man, look, man. Tommy in there, and you already hear him. He talking about, oh, you can read people. What else can you read? Look at him. He's like, damn, Chicago might be a little bit easier than New York City. Now, I can guarantee you, New York City, the bad ones up there, they all about them dollars. But she ain't getting too many customers in here. You going into a bar that's selling soup at 11 a.m. and the soup ain't even ready. You know they ain't getting that many good customers. The dude that was in the barber chair in prison, that's the type of dudes that are gonna be in this type of bar at that early. So she's like, shit, finally a decent looking customer. Let me throw this thing to him, so maybe I can see me, you know what I'm saying, if I got a sucker or something. She switched up on Vic real quick though. That means Vic probably used to be banging that. Man, he's probably doing it wrong, but that's Vic, man. His dad is the biggest dude in Chicago. He talking about, man, we can go to the Buffalo house. She's like, what we gonna do in Buffalo? Like, man, just talk to me. Just talk to me. Oh yeah, Vic. We already seen that building up between Tommy and Vic. Excuse me. Like we were saying, someone said Tommy was loud. You got to look at it. Tommy, all he did was come back to the bar, Dr. Parker's office. That's what they call this bar. Like, that's a horrible name. But he was just chilling. He came back because she said the soup is gonna be ready later. So Tommy, like, hell, I don't know nobody here. You know what I'm saying? Let me come back up here. And that's what I was saying. When they start giving you those drinks, it's like, all right, these first ones are free. But when they come back in the night and you start to buy, because those aren't prime hours at 11 a.m. When you come back at night, okay, let me give me a shot of Jameson. That'll be $13. Like, god damn, $13 for a shot of Jameson? I can get this bullshit bottle for about 20. You know how it is. You just, you know what I'm saying? So Vic brought all this nonsense to Tommy. If Vic would have just been like, hey, can you move your car, buddy? We wouldn't even have an episode one. But Vic was like, man, move that car, man. What you doing here? He hopped out with that gun though. But you see, when he hopped out with that gun, Tommy looked at him like, that's cute. Tommy ain't scared of this. Tommy done been shot at by his own brother. Ghost and shot at Tommy. They didn't try to kill each other. Hell, he tried to kill Ghost, but he killed Angela. Tommy ain't scared of no pistol. Now, Uncle Polly. Uncle Polly is somebody we're going to really have to look out for. Of course, we know that Walter Flynn is the big guy. I think Paulie is his brother-in-law, like Vic's mom's brother, because on the casting list, his name is like Paulie Mazine or something like that. So he's probably on the, you know, saying on the mother's side. But he's the businessman. We're gonna definitely have to watch him though. And now you got Paulie was in the back talking about, hey, what's going on here? He's like, oh man, some dude from fucking Boston. You know what I'm saying? He got that accent. Now Simon, he know he ain't tough at all. Simon is only tough when there's a crew. So Simon knew he shouldn't have been doing no shit talking. Like Tommy, I mean not Tommy, Simon over here. Yeah, man, fuck, fuck Tom Brady, man. Fuck Larry Bird. You see, he said, yeah, fuck Larry Bird. So he's a yes man. All he is in the organization. He's the right hand man to Vic, but he ain't really about that life. Uncle Polly is the muscle. I don't think Polly is the muscle per se. I think Polly is the right hand man to the organization. So when they're doing the drops, his job is to make sure that everything is taken care of. Now Flynn, he has all the power and the dominance over the organization. But I think Polly I'm pretty sure they're gonna probably give us a backstory. I'm thinking Paulie and his sister, they family had some things going on, and that's why his sister married, you know, saying Walter, and that's how he got brought in. Like, okay, you a good guy, but I don't think he's the muscle. I think he's like one of the dudes that's actually thinking things through to make sure that Walter is always straight. So like a right hand man, but not the muscle. Because Simon and Vic, they supposed to be the runs running the street. When we break down the trailer, we'll hear Walter say that Vic runs the streets. You see what I'm saying? So Simon is his muscle. Hey, shout out to Joshua for the $10. Do you see Tariq making some cameos in Force in the future? Um, if there's a season two, I could potentially see him in that, or Tommy doing a crossover to his series. But for the most part, I don't see any reason for Tariq to even come to Chicago. We know he's dealing with Monet. They need to get a new connection, and I think that might be something with the Serbs because we seen it on Detective Kevin's wall, and him trying to get back into Tasha and I mean not Tasha, but Vanessa and Olivia's life. So I don't see any reason for him to come over. You know what I'm saying? Cross over into Tommy's book. Cause what would he do in Chicago? And he ain't like he's nothing right now. He doesn't even have a connect. So I don't see him unless it's like season 2 or something. If that answers your question, I don't see him crossing over into Forest. Maybe Tommy back into New York, but not vice versa. Thanks for that $9 though, brother. Thank you for that. Tommy loved Keisha as Ghost loved Angela. Besting Keisha twin sister. Yeah, I mean Tommy did love her, but hell, I don't know if you was in here, Jonah, but he got that soup for free. Who was Lakeisha? Huh? She had a son. Oh yeah, forget that. We got Gloria, no kids. She on a little bar, and she giving up that soup. Christmas is coming early for Tasha. Nah, Vanessa Edwards ain't having no Christmas. We ain't doing none of that. We in a cabin about 40 miles north of New York City. We chilling. Oh man, Barry, don't do my boy like that. Don't do my boy like that. Tommy ain't thinking about marrying already. Tommy thinking, all right, I got me, you know what I'm saying? I got me some in-house, you know what I'm saying? Go to the bar, get some drink, go around back, lay it down, go on about my business. But this was all brought to Tommy. Tommy was just coming back to get some soup. Vic came up in here, he acting tough. That's because of all the power that his family has. Now, Paulie, he's looking at it and he's the smart one out of it. Like we were discussing, was he the muscle? But no, he's the actual smart one. He said, we got a schedule, we got to get things moving. So if you can move your car, please, because you don't want to start nothing, especially in front of your business. It's one thing to get into it with somebody, but to get into it with Tommy, and then you're gonna potentially have to whoop this man's ass, it's gonna draw too much attention. One, to somebody saying it was, hey, it was this guy, it was a Bentley, and then two, it was in front of this building. And then, when they start doing investigations, hey man, they've been doing pickups and drop-offs here. You know what I'm saying? And the Flynn family, they're already in the news. You see what I'm saying? Tommy looked them up and he's seen things about the Flynn family. So Paulie knows we can't draw that kind of attention to us, especially with how they're living. Most of the time, when you have big organizations like this, say the Flynn family, if they were real, the police know that they're doing illegal activities. The thing is, they got good lawyers. Whenever someone gets jammed up for something, they can get them off. And you never ever catch anybody with hand to hand transactions. So, yeah, we know that these people are the big drug dealers, but you see that all the time and they just got to build these cases. But you see, Paulie never went in there. Paulie didn't touch anything. Vic doesn't touch any drugs. They tell Simon to do it. Now, I mean, Vic doing little things on the side, but other than that, the Flynn family, they aren't really touching anything. Are they Italians or Serbs? They're either Italians or like Barry said, they Scottish. They got they got that accent. I think well no, not Italian, Irish. That's what I'm thinking they are. Cause they got the accent. Let me see something. Uh the Flynn is an Irish name, reduced and a yeah, reduced from Galileo Flynn, descendant of Flynn. So Flynn is an Irish last name. Flynn is an Irish surname or first name is the Irish O'Flynn, meaning descendant of Flynn. So yeah, I mean they got the accent and stuff. For them to be talking about Tommy sound like he from Boston. Oh yeah, Eric, the dad, Walter really got the accent. That's where you can actually hear it. But even when a lot of people up in the Boston area, like the New England region, they have the Irish accent. Yeah, that damn Irish cow story, that shit. I was like, okay, man. Like, what do y'all got me here for? The hell with that. Yeah, and then they doing all that talking. Tommy like Boston. I ain't from no damn Boston. I'm from New York City. That's like when they made that picante sauce. Okay, where you get that salsa from? Made in New York City. Ain't no real sauce. Oh yeah, we keeping it on time, even though we jumping around a little bit. But even in this case, we seen Vic. He's already upset with everything that Tommy was doing. Tommy held it down out there, and that's why Paulie was talking to him, saying, "Matter of fact, I don't even know where that scene is. Oh, it's right here." But Paulie was talking to Tommy, and he was basically telling him, you got guts, you got balls, because you stood up to the Flynn family. Now, Tommy didn't know who the Flynn family was, but that's why Paulie was saying that. Like, I respect it because yeah, you could probably whoop on Vic and Simon, but you got to understand this is an organization and we will get on your ass. And that's what Paulie is saying. Like, man, look, don't do whatever you're gonna do. Cause Vicky came out after having a conversation with Gloria. He talking about we need to just have some time and talk. Anytime somebody talking about we need to have that time to talk, Vic, it's over with, brother. It's over with, man. Gloria don't want you. She already see a new white boy that she about to throw that thing at. Soup ain't ready yet. And she ain't trying to go and talk to you. He talking about let's go to the Buffalo House and do some talking. Talking about what? What the hell are we gonna potentially be talking about? Huh, Mr. Vic? Hmm. Let me know, man. Um, so Gloria, what's happening is this is more of a racketeering here, and I think she's paying for like protection. It looks like they're using these. Well, that's my thing. I'm not sure if the Flynn family don't even own this, and she's just the one running it. Because it looks like Vic and Gloria they had a past with each other, and she doesn't want to be involved with them anymore. She wants to separate it. It'd be strictly business. If y'all gonna do your drop offs and pickups, that's fine. But there will never be a you and I again. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, I guess we're gonna find out a little bit more on that. But as of right now, I think she's just working there at the bar and running it. But Polly's telling Tommy, man, you need to get up out the city. Are you staying or going? Tommy said, "Oh, I'm going." All right, that'd be the best decision right there. Then of course, Tommy sees he being Captain Saver. Like, let's be real. If I'd have seen them over there arguing and I'm new to the city, I'm not doing nothing. One, because the times we live in, I don't know who got what on them. I just seen Simon hop about the car. I mean, this is the difference between me and Tommy. I got something to live for. I want to wake up tomorrow. Tommy don't give a damn. He seen Simon over there talking to the girls, and Vic just told Simon's ass, "Don't get drunk, bro." He's like, "Oh, I'll be all right, man." Look at Simon. He trying to get on the girl. He trying to get on the fake T-bars. That's what it looked like. She had a little bob cut, blonde hair. I'm like, okay, okay, I see you. She like, get the fuck off me. Simon was like, yeah, man, come on. Damn, Gloria went over there. She thought she was about to stop something. But of course, Tommy being Tommy, he like, man, I'm in this city. I want to see what this Flynn family is about. He go out there, he end up whooping on Simon. He talking about, man, fuck Larry Bird. Nah, Larry Bird is a national treasure. F Tom Brady. And y'all heard it from me too. I was so glad when they lost. I'm tired of hearing about that shit. But he ends up whooping his ass, put his hand in the little rail and stomped on it. He told me, you don't have to do it, man. You ain't gotta do it, man. Tommy looking at him like, no, I think I do. So that's the Tommy we've been looking for. And that's what I think a lot of us were expecting from this series here. We want Tommy to be that Tommy. We want the wild and unpredictable guy, but still someone that can actually hold down a series. And Tommy, from what I see in this first episode, he's going to do a good job with this. Tommy helped her for that shot of whiskey and that soup. Yeah, he definitely did. And then, I mean, when you think about it, I mean, it paid off. Yeah, I mean, you risked a lot, but you also got you got the drop. Because after he whooped on Simon, who didn't stand a chance, like he just got done using the bathroom, Tommy should have just got his ass while he was using it, but you ain't trying to get peed on. So I'm sure Tommy thought of that. But he takes the phone. Hey, Simon, move the meet to 2 a.m., 16 West Randolph. And you heard him on Simon was on the phone. Yeah, 3 o'clock, man. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Got your ass whooped all over that, man. And then he told you Larry Bird is a national treasure. Gloria coming out hot and ready. Oh, your soup is ready. This ain't gonna come back on me. I'm like, oh, okay, shoot. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. What we doing then? I want to know. What I want to know is, did they go back to her spot, or there's a bedroom or something in the back of the bar? Because they just went outside. Tommy whooped the man's ass, stole his phone, and went back to smashing. Like she didn't shut down the bar. The girls are still in there. It's just, and let me go back to smashing. Because you remember the drop was at 2 a.m. You know what I'm saying? 2 a.m. So this puts us at about maybe 9, 10 o'clock ish. I don't know. That's just me digging too deep. Gloria's gonna fix it. I guess Gloria could say, I don't know what happened. Simon's gonna probably say it was that guy, you know what I'm saying, that whooped on me. But Gloria's gonna say, I didn't see anybody go back there. So I don't know. We're gonna see how that is. Smooth attraction. Everybody talk about that pepper soup pop that she got. My boy Tommy is in there wilding out. Tommy helped Tariq cross over, future between Power and Ghost and Power Force. Um, I think they're going on their own paths now. You're gonna kind of separate them. They may give hints to, hey man, my uncle Tommy, I heard he doing some things in Chicago, something like that. But other than that, I don't think there's gonna be like a legit crossover. Barry, what did I expect? The first episode set the tone. I think they did a good job with this though. We got exactly what we were asking for from Tommy. We got action. We got a new villain that it seemed like, okay, we can beef with them for at least a whole season. We got two brothers, Diamond and Jenard, that are going to come into play that Tommy's going to work with. Of course, like we got the Flynn family, but the Flynn family also has their own little, you know what I'm saying, their own little rift within inside of them. Yeah, they did a good job with this. This is for a spinoff of a character that we knew. I think what they did with Tommy was great. Right where we're at, we're like, okay, this could work. This could work, but we got to keep this energy for the whole season, though. Oh yeah, what happened after this? Oh, of course he went back to the room. So Gloria, she used to be married. She used to be married to a guy in the military. Now, Tommy, he looking over at them dog tags there. I'm gonna put my dog tags on next time. You know what I'm saying? I never got a chance to wear them. I did deploy twice, but nah, that's neither here nor there. But he looks over. He's like, oh shit. Let me get my gun just in case somebody about to come up in here. Did you serve or? Because he tried to get a feel of it. You know, if you ever go over to a chick's house, you looking around, you like, let me see. There ain't no big ass shoes in here. Ain't no dude living in here. You know what I'm saying? She go to the bathroom, you kind of trying to look. You might look up under the bed, like, all right, ain't no shoes, ain't no dude staying over here. Cause you gotta be prepared for that. Women are they do a nigga wrong. But he's like, okay, cool. Ain't no dude here. I ain't gotta kill nobody. She's talking about I didn't really get a chance to enjoy the marriage. He got he got deployed, killed in action. Huh. I just didn't get to enjoy my marriage. Tommy's like, yeah, whatever you talking about. I smashed on the first night. So hell. Now I got you thinking. Now I got you thinking, damn, if I smash on the first night, I know Vic smashed on the first night. Especially his power family got some power out here. Miss Zoe said them pants was laid like like Everett's in the bathroom. That nigga, he took his pants off, went in the bathroom, took his pants off, left his pants on the hamper with his wallet in it. Nigga. Man, if you come home, you take that wallet out, you secure that thing, you secure anything else you got on you. Then you take your pants off. And if they jeans, you ain't really do nothing. You can wear jeans 2 or 3 times before you have to wash them. You know what I'm saying? You hang them things up, you don't just leave in the bathroom. Gloria about to get Tommy killed. Man, shit. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. Look, I've been in the game for a while. And I'm very cautious when it comes to dealing with women. Like most of the time, I'm not gonna go to their house. It's very rare that I'm going over to their house unless I've been dealing with them for a while. Just for the simple fact, man, I don't know what nigga is about to pop up, and I ain't want to have to pop, pop, pop. Y'all know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to shoot somebody so I can get up out the house. You know what I'm saying? Tommy over here laid up. It's his first day in Chicago. It's his first day in Chicago. He getting free drinks. She talking about the kitchen ain't open yet. You going straight over there? Oh no. Hey, big homie Dritty, you don't even leave the wallet in the car. When I leave to go over a chick's spot on some real shit, all I take is my driver's license. I don't need no debit card. I don't need none of that. Well, I do take my debit card. My credit card, all I have is my debit card and my debit card and my ID when I'm going somewhere. Because if I get robbed, I can, hey, USA, cut that damn card off. They take my ID. Okay, who gives a damn? But yeah, I'm not going over there with my wallet. None of that. None of that. And let me tell you something. None of my IDs are to this address of where I live. So if you get that thing, you're gonna have my, you know what I'm saying? But that's just playing the system. You know what I'm saying? None of the IDs, unless I'm just getting up and going out, then I'll have my ID with my address of where I live on it. But you know what I'm saying? See, I'm not the only one. Tommy over here, he over there getting them cheeks, and now he asking, is there a dude in the house? Tommy, you ass backwards, bro. You ass backwards. Oh yeah, in USA, hey USA, there was a $5,000 charge on my car. You go ahead and take that back. Oh yeah, we can refund you. How soon can I get that? 28 to 48 hours, 24 to 48. Oh, okay, shit. Okay, cool. But Tommy does have a flashback since we've been talking about Tommy's flashbacks. She's talking about, yeah, I didn't get to really enjoy my marriage. It was short lived because he got deployed. And what I want to know is what base was he at? And if y'all were married, where were you at? Okay, he was in Chicago. So, what is it? The basic training for the Navy is up in Chicago. We have a Air Force base south of Chicago. But she said he was in the Army though. So, Anna, it's not really about the experiences that I had. It's just me being cautious. Like, I grew up in I grew up in Kansas City, so it was a lot of grimy stuff going on. I used to be beefing with dudes back then, so I was always cautious of everything that I did. But even now, you see what I was talking about when Tariq was in the room. I said, first thing, you never leave someone in the room unattended. Now, if they go to your bathroom, all right, cool. But even when, you know what I'm saying, I invite people over, she go to my bathroom. Anything with like my name and the medication that I need to take, you know what I'm saying? I hide all that because ain't nobody about to get all that information and shit. Where was her BAH? She not living too well. Well, Miss Zoe, he died though. That BAH is cut off after he dies. And it don't look like he had her on that on the SGLI, that life insurance that you get, that 400K. They may have been married, but that nigga didn't leave her nothing unless she used that 400K and bought the bar. Now, all right, look, let me get back on track, man. Y'all got me. It's 1:15 a.m. Anybody from Chicago, let me know what time does bars and things close in Chicago. Let me know. Hey, Smooth, I like what you're doing there. Was she married to Mecca? Mecca get deployed, fake his death, and he become the biggest dope dealer. Nah, I don't know. That would be some weird shit though if it was Mecca. Let me know what time did the bars close in Chicago? Anybody up there? And I'll be right back. Hit that like button. Hit that like button because we need to get that time down so we can figure out what time it really is. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. I'm gonna be right back. All right, so we saying about 2 or 3 a.m. is when the bars are closing. So, all right. Originally, the drop was at what time? They said 3 o'clock. We heard Simon say 3 o'clock. He whooped Simon's ass. They said it got moved up to 2 o'clock. So now they're saying it's on in 20 minutes. So at 1:15, 1:35 is what time the meeting is. They left. I'm talking about when she say the soup is ready. That's what I'm saying. This got to be a room at the back of the bar or something because she just left the bar. I This is my dog Tommy. I don't think he a quick pumper. You know what I'm saying? He can at least get a 20, 30 minutes in. But then again, when you've been on the run like that, it might be a quick pump. So let's say they left at what? It's 1 o'clock. 15 minutes. They talk for a little bit. They probably left about whooped the man's ass about 12:30, but they could have the C-19. You know, it got shut down a little bit early. They had the C-19 mandate. They had to shut down a little bit early. So the bar closes about 12:30. Last drink 12:45. Tommy went to the house, got a good 10 minutes in. Now he getting the drop at 2 a.m. I mean, it's gonna be at 1:35. Okay. Y'all think the crib? Y'all think they actually went back to a crib or it was like a room in the back of the bar? I mean, it looks pretty big, so it couldn't just be a regular room in the back of the bar. But anyway, Tommy made sure that she ain't dealing with nobody. He had a flashback of him and y'all beloved Cash, where he bought this diamond ring. That's why I say he couldn't leave Cash no money. He didn't already spent money on this ring, so he lost out on that because Keisha can't get that. I'm not leaving him no money. And between me and you, Tommy looked like a sucker, so he probably spent $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 maybe on this ring. This was a big rock right there. Keisha definitely wasn't worth all that. She was a snitch. Yeah, Smooth. It was 1:15 on the phone. So I'm saying they had to leave. If they went to her house, they had to leave maybe about 12:30, 12:45. So, but yeah, Tommy couldn't afford to leave Cash no money. He didn't already tricked off on this ring that he didn't get to use and he was going to give to a snitch. You got to take that ring back. They're not going to give you face value for it. So, yeah, you can't leave Cash nothing. Cash, you just got to, oh, wait. I'm not, Barry. Someone, all right. This is what we're going to do. Put a 1 in the chat if Lakeisha was a snitch. Put a 2 in the chat if she wasn't going to snitch. Because Barry, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Keisha was doing this. Keisha got that paperwork in front of her and she thought about, damn, fuck this white boy. I can do bad all by myself. I'm snitching. So put a 1 in the chat if Lakeisha was snitching or put a 2 in there. Because let's see. I'm not doing this, Barry. I don't want to have to call you out, but Barry, I'm not doing this to Keisha. Even whoa. Y'all look at this. Y'all look at this real quick. Y'all look at this. Barry just told me, don't do Keisha like that, Mo. When I said put a 1 in the chat if Keisha was snitching, my boy Barry didn't put a 1 in here. Hey Barry, you can't have it. You can't have it both ways, brother. I didn't do Keisha like that. She did this to herself. Oh, now Blanca put the pressure on her, like Carrie put the pressure on damn Lauren to wear that wire. Keisha, 30 something years old. Hell no, she knew what was going on. Tasha told her ass, "Don't be dealing with Tommy, man." Tasha tried to protect her from this shit. Yeah, man. Hey, my boy. Hey, y'all. Someone tell Barry, you making up your own storyline, man. You making up your own storyline. Keisha was about to tell on everybody. Blanca pulled up on her like, "Look, we gonna need some information. We gonna need that shit right now." Keisha said, "Say less. I'm telling everything. Telling everything." Princess Jasmine said, "I don't like the old guy's accent, the head of the Flynn family." Walter, I mean, he seemed like he could be a cool villain though. I want to see how he turns out. I want to see if they're gonna actually have him in more, or is it gonna be from the casting? It says him and Claudia are only in like maybe 1 or 2 episodes, but I want to see how he turns out. He seemed like he's gonna be a good villain though. Ruth said Tommy always wanted what Ghost had, and that was a family. Yeah, I can see that. I could definitely see that. It's just I don't know, man. The way Tommy was moving, he couldn't really have no family though. Do y'all think that it was possible for him to even have a family? Because Tommy was reckless. Ghost is saying, "Hey man, we got the nightclub. Let's go legit. We'll run it through here." Tommy like, "Man, the hell with that. Let me get to connect. Let me go do my own thing." He started working with Jason, and then Jason told his ass, "I need $100,000 a week," and Tommy couldn't keep up with no $100,000 a week because he didn't have truth. So Tommy wasn't putting himself in no situation to have a family though. You know what I'm saying? I know I talk a little fast, but I just had that on my head. Oh yeah, what happened after this? The drop. So now we get to see OG Tommy. That's what we get to see, and that's what we all been wanting to see. He came up to Vic. Vic thought he was about to get some things cracking. He heard that phone ringing. Tommy shot 2 hoes. Like we can say that Tommy shooting is better than anybody that Mecca hired. Tommy came up next to it being your head. Next to it being your head. Like my bad, my bad. What we got going on here? What we got going on here? If I'm Vic and I got them damn shots, I'm like, oh shit. Hey man, I'm glad I didn't fight this this white dude up there. And where the hell is Simon at? Tommy got that phone down. Tommy will most likely hook up with Walter Flynn's daughter too. I wonder if Gloria's pepper pot suit can bring him back. I really don't think so because when we get into the Flynn family, it looks like she deals with girls though. You see what I'm saying? Because she was in the club with the old girl. Let me not get to that part yet. We still got to talk about Tommy, but Claudia Flynn, she's gonna be the sleeper for this series. She's gonna be the sleeper of the show because they show a little bit of foreshadowing. You know what I'm saying? Now she might get with Tommy, and when we get to that scene, I'm gonna show you why that theory could work. You know what I'm saying? Where she's trying to make something happen. But let's get into this where Tommy actually meets the CBI, and this is where he catches his body at. This gentleman here, this is where he actually catches his first body at. These two junkies where they selling some BS. Now they said that the plug that they're supposed to be buying from is Zamos, or something like that. Because Vic and Jenard, they came together to put this deal together. Now these two, they don't know anything. Tommy didn't already took not Simon, damn Vic. Man, there's so many people to try to keep track of the names. He already took Vic's gun when they came down here. So Tommy's looking at it like, man, this is so unorganized. And that's because Jenard, yeah, he's the head of CBI right now. But once you take away the top dog from any organization, whoever's next in line, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to be able to run that organization the same way that it was ran before. And you got to think that was 15 years ago when Diamond got locked up. So the game has changed. You know what I'm saying? Now we're getting more into social media and stuff. And you see that's how GTG was ran. But I'm sure CBI was really ran in the streets like legit until he got caught at least. Tommy needed Ghost as his moral compass to show him how it was done, but Ghost didn't do it right. Got murdered, and Tommy was shook because he always thought Ghost had the answers. Yeah, they both needed each other. We couldn't have a Tommy without Ghost. Because when I did the Who is Tommy Egan, without Ghost coming and fighting for Tommy, him being the only white boy in the neighborhood in Jamaica, Queens, Tommy would have never got, you know what I'm saying? He would have never got tough and he would have never been that cool with him. So they definitely needed each other. All right, Dylan, you taking it too far with these talking about Zamos is Mecca's new alias. Man, he did not fake his death. Monet with them shaky ass hands and the freshly done nails. What y'all call it? A fresh set with acrylics or something like that. She blew that man head off. Yeah, Princess Jasmine. They were all rookies. So that's what I'm saying with Vic trying to do side deals that his dad doesn't know anything about with these junkies and whoever the hell Zamos is. You got the same thing with Jenard trying to run the CBI and making these little janky deals. Tommy's like, man, none of this is like really going to work. But you see what Tommy did? He came in. Now y'all was wondering how much money did Tommy have that he had with him and Ghost. He just stepped back up right now. Now, when he threw the bag back to Walter Flynn at the end, because you know he left here with the money and the drugs. I don't know if it was just the drugs that he gave back to Walter for his son, or he gave back the money also. So we're gonna have to see on the next episode if that's what really went down. You know what I'm saying? If he gave back the drugs and the money. Y'all hear Miss Ruth? Hit that like button. Matter of fact, uh, we got 191 people in here. We not talking about nothing until we get this last 12 likes to get this 100 likes in here, man. Come on now, it's a Monday. I know we don't really do Monday streams, but y'all can give me up to 100 likes. Because I said I was only gonna do an hour and a half, but we haven't even got to half of the show. We still got to talk about Tommy meeting his brother. We still got to talk about the Flynn family. We got a long night ahead of us, man. 192 people. Let's get 100 likes. Come on, y'all. I walked into work this morning. I told my boss, I said, man, F you, man. I quit. I'm doing this YouTube stuff full time. He said, no, man, we need you here. I said, man, F you, man. Tommy got a new show. I'm going to do the live stream tonight. We taking off. He said, please, man, please don't quit. I said, man, all right. I ain't going to quit because I ain't got no job. I work for myself, 4 years strong. But yeah, I'm definitely taking this YouTube serious, y'all. Come on, man, hit that like button. We don't need 6 more. We can do 50% for the stream. Now, I don't ask for donations or anything. The like button is easy, it's free. I could be like the other YouTubers you see, man, donation. I ain't gonna read your comments off. I try to read everything y'all got, man. Of course, it come in a little fast, but we can at least get 100 likes. That's just easy and simple. I don't ask for much. Come on, y'all. 2 more. 2 more. Yeah. I know it's hurting y'all. Y'all like, God, man. Ooh, fuck this nigga Mo. I don't want to hit that like button. Come on, man. Just hit it. All right, 1 more, man. And then we good. And then we're going to get into my boy Tommy talking to his brother JP. Now, I don't know what JP stands for. It's probably like John Paul or something like that. Jacob Penny. That would be a weird ass name. Jacob Penny. There we go. There we go. Now I can call my boss. Hey, boss. Yeah, I really did quit. Yeah, they got it up to 100. Yeah. Tomorrow, nigga, I'm done. Tommy got a brother named JP. Oh, my boy Jay Hoodie's in here, and y'all remember Jay Hoodie? He came on yesterday. This is my young homie, man. I met him when he was like, shit. I was a junior. I moved out to the suburbs. I was a junior, so that means hood was probably like, I think I was like 16, 17. I knew his brothers. I think he's like 11 years old or something like that. But this is my young boy right here, Jay Hoodie. If y'all watch video games, he be streaming a lot. But You see right here, Tommy was actually doing research on the Flynn family. Rare details about Chicago's Flynn family. Now I tried to look at it and pause it and try to like zoom in and read what they were talking about, but I couldn't really make out anything. Cause y'all know I like to read the articles and see did they really go into detail about it. But he doing his research on the Flynn family, and that's what I was telling y'all earlier. When you got organizations like this, you probably can't connect them directly. You can't connect Walter Flynn to actually moving drugs, but you probably arrested somebody that was affiliated to somebody who was affiliated with the Flynn family. You know what I'm saying? So that's the same thing with CBI. When they talk about Diamond getting locked up, head of CBI sentenced to 15 years. So Tommy, he's trying to figure out what exactly is going on in this city because one, we had Vic Flynn. We already know who Vic Flynn is, and then we just met some dude named Jenard talking about he's with CBI, so he's looking up both of them. Now, what I want to talk about is Jenard's been in jail for 15 years, correct? Let me see. Distributed by Michael Pillich or Pilgrid Phillips on January 12th, 2005. So this will put us in 2020 if it's 15 years. 2005, niggas wasn't wearing flannels and boxes like this. And they wasn't like, come on, man. 2005, I had been out of school for 2 years. We wearing tall tees and stuff. No one was rocking no box like that. Unless this goes along with what I was saying about Diamond. Now, Diamond, he seemed like he a laid back type of guy. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he was just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep this 90s style on me. We in the 2000s, but I don't care. This is how I came up. I'm rocking my box. You know what I'm saying? Book two or Force Four. Ryan, as of right now, I can't really judge. But if I had to say first episode of book two, season one, and book four, season one, I'm going with book four, season one. Book two to me didn't really get good till season two. Season one was like a long ass build up. You know, usually they have one episode. It's like, okay, this is building us up for what's going to happen. We're going to find out that Zeke is Monet's son. You know what I'm saying? Well, he'll find out that. That's what season one seemed like to me. It was just a whole build up for season two, and that's when it actually took off. But as far as action and the acting, I'm going with book four, season one over book two, season one. I wonder if Kate Egan will be in this season. I could see her like maybe making a phone call to Tommy, but you got to remember Tommy is supposed to be dead, so he's not really gonna have too much connections with New York. Not at this point. But Tommy's doing his research. He sees who the CBI is, and also what's the guy's name? Rafaldo, whatever the hell, Rafaldo, whatever the dude's name in California. He keep calling. Tommy's like, man, I'm not trying to go out there right now. I ain't trying to go out to California. Matter of fact, let me look up something. Let me look up something. Hold on, let me take this down before my Google Maps come up. You know what I'm saying? It has some of my last locations on there. And y'all like, damn man, this is where Mo is. No, no, no. We gonna see how far Chicago is to damn California. Chicago, Illinois to Los Angeles. Chicago, Illinois to Los Angeles is gonna put you at about roughly 30 hours, so a day and a half. Shit, I don't blame Tommy for not going all the way out to LA, man. Fuck all that. I drove from Phoenix to the Bay, and that was like 11 hours. I used to live in Atlanta, and I would go drive to visit my parents. That was like 12 hours from Atlanta to Kansas City. See, when we were younger, we would drive from Kansas City to Virginia. That right there was like 20 hours. The hell with all that riding in the car and stuff, man. So I see why Tommy said, man, the hell with that. We posting up in Chicago. Now he finally gets the courage to go actually go meet his grandma. 'Cause, you know, at first when he seen his grandma, he said, man, I don't really want to go in there and talk to her. But when he goes in there, though, grandma, she in there big chilling. They had her in the greenhouse. Now, this is what I want to say. Can someone read this? Can they tell me what this is? Make it a little bit bigger for y'all. It's like Ties Brera Lion 2. I'm not sure what that means. Do any of y'all understand what that is? He said, plus Tommy don't have no warm weather clothes. Yeah, we ain't never seen Tommy in shorts or anything. He always got on a long sleeve, a black jacket. He ain't got no summer clothes. Like I grew up in Kansas City, so you had to literally switch out like your clothes. You go into the drawer, you got like shorts and stuff in it for the summer, t-shirts, but then you got to take all that out and go in the closet and bring out all your long sleeve and sweatpants and put them in the drawer. I hate that switching the season stuff. All right, Jay Hoodie, what is it then? What does it mean? Okay, I know Jay Hoodie didn't know what he's talking about. Let's go to Anna. My bad. Anna said that it means I love you too. So what is the first word? What is this? Is it a TS? I want to look it up. I actually want to know what it is. So when I do my video of it, I can actually know what it is. Can someone spell this out in the chat for me so I can actually bring it up on Google Translate? Because I don't know what this first one is. Is it JS, JIS? What is that? Brera Leon 2. And we're gonna have that thing pronounce it for us. Hey man, I'm not J Hood, man. No. No. Is okay, let me see. Show the picture of Tommy brother's tattoo. Oh yeah, I'm about to show it. I just wanted to show y'all like for his grandma to recognize, she seen her handwriting on the back of there, but she also seen the house. So that's how she remembered who Tommy is. Now, what language is that? Does anybody know that? I like you. Well, I ain't got the accent marks on them. Let me hear if they can pronounce it. Let me see something. Oh shit, wrong way. Man, I wanted to say the damn man.
I like you.
No, we know what that is. I can read that. Oh, so it is in Irish. All right, y'all right. All right, I give y'all that. Oh, last. I don't know, man. I'm gonna try to pronounce it. Is it Italian or French? It should be Irish. Last. My memory translated that text. Okay, y'all right. I love you. Damn, y'all smart. Y'all some scholars up in here. Let me find out. I got some intelligent people watching me. But yeah, so Tommy talking to his grandma, and then we see a random person just looking at him through the window. Like, man, who the hell out here talking to Miriam? Ain't no one came and seen Miriam in 6 years. So I wonder who came and seen her 6 years ago. 6 years ago would put us into 2004 is when the season started. This is supposed to be in 2020 because that's when he got out. So this is running concurrent to Power Book 2. So we got to remember we're in 2020 because he did 15 years. So 6 years from that is 2014. That's when the OG Power originally started. So was it Kate that came and seen Grandma Miriam? See, he says is Barrier Leon 2. This dude almost got his head blown off. Like, never ever walk up on somebody like that, man. If you want to say something to somebody or come and talk to him, be like, hey, excuse me, because you walking up, Tommy pulled that gun out on you. You seen how Tommy was moving. You already know whenever somebody like starts to go into that waistline, you got to always be careful. So I know y'all was asking me like, dang, how did I grow up? Like, man, you got to be aware of all this. You see somebody reaching for that waist and you walking up behind them, it's best you be careful. It's best you be careful. Yes, 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 Princess Jasmine. I'm doing all the detective work. I told you how I got into shows is I would watch it. I'm like, man, that couldn't work right there. Let me go dig something. Let me go see if this will work. That's why I want to, anybody that has any kind of knowledge as far as like police work, you know what I'm saying? Let me show, you know what I'm saying? Let me get some background information from you. Well, yeah, like, look at all this. Like, all your street knowledge. JP look like a square, though. I mean, look at him. We don't know what kind of haircut he had. He got the OJ Simpson haircut. It's just hair. No line, no nothing. OJ haircut. Look at this, man. He came out, got the big ass glasses on, talking about ain't nobody came and seen my grandma in so long. I'm like, oh, this is my grandma too, brother. So it turns out this is JP. JP lives in Chicago. He's here with his grandma. He actually comes and checks on Miriam. His dad was black. His mom is Kate. Not Tate. His mom is Kate, aka Catherine, Tommy's mom. So Tommy actually has a half brother. We know that Kate loved Ghost, as I think it was Barry that pointed that out, that she loved Ghost like he was her son. That might be because she had a black son, but she got rid of him and he went to go live with the father. Now that just means Kate was down bad. Listen to what Kate was doing. Kate had a kid with a black man. She probably had to give up JP because Teresi was into the mob. They don't really do too much with they would call it crossbreeding. They don't do too well with that. So she probably had to give up JP for that reason, because you remember Teresi was a big time mob figure. He worked his way up, but then he ended up not doing what they wanted. And that's when they pretty much got rid of him. What up, First Last? JP need to go see Diamond. Man, JP need to just stay at home. Now, when we do the trailer, it looks like JP may be connected though. We think that he's a square, but when I show y'all the trailer for next week, it looks like he may be, into the game, or he at least knows what's going on. Like, it's, I mean, when you live in a city and you're around different type of people, you know what's going on in the city. You may not know who the key players are, but okay, this person's with them. Same with, me growing up. I knew who ran, different different streets, different areas. You knew where not to go in your city. You definitely know that. They couldn't find a better looking cop. You gotta have an ugly, grimy looking dude, someone that cares about their job. Cause I'd never be a police officer, but if I was a cop, man, I'm only taking big crimes. Matter of fact, the sergeants and all y'all gotta do that. If I'm a detective, I'm not about to be out in these streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting killed over some small stuff. You know what I'm saying? But who said it? Was Kate a dancer? I'm not sure. But Kate got some answers, some questions to the answers. Kate was giving up the soup. I mean, Kate, she out here. I mean, I want to know who JP's pops was, man. I want to know who JP Pops was. He had to be a bad brother. He in Chicago. And then for Teresi to mess with Kate had to be prime time. Let's be real about that. Because if you in the mob, you got to think Tommy, they probably born in the 70s. So the mob was at its peak back then, and they were getting the pick of the litter. So yeah, she had to get rid of that kid if she wanted to be with Teresi. It's all starting to make sense. Teresi also would go to global snitching. Teresi did snitch. He wasn't gonna snitch on his boy though. He was gonna snitch on Ghost, and that's why not Tommy, damn Ghost was like, "Hey Tommy, you gotta get rid of your pops, man." There's pictures of him talking to the feds. You know what I'm saying? Gabrielle, Tommy got mad at his mom. She started just going against everything that he was doing at one point. Cause you remember the thing with Holly, she didn't like Holly. So everything that Tommy had, they were always against each other. And then when it came to his father, Teresi, he ended up having to kill Teresi. And when he was talking to his mom about it, she was kind of hurt, you know what I'm saying? Because Teresi was already promised her, if I tell, you know what I'm saying, we're going to be good. So she was kind of agreeing with Teresi being a rat, you know what I'm saying? So that's one reason that Tommy didn't really mess with Kate like that. And that's why her name is Kate and not Catherine, according to Tommy. That is true. They both had a thing for redheads like that. Nah, Tommy in the show, I'm thinking Tommy and Ghost, they were like 39, maybe like 38, 39, like that, because they got Monet at 39. So I'm assuming that they're all around the same age. Uh Kate left Chicago to go to New York because Teresi was in the mob. Now I don't even know how Teresi actually met her, but that's how they were up in New York City. And not only that, Teresi was big in the mob, so he may have been in a faction that was in part of Chicago. You got to remember the mob, the headquarters, the mob families, they're in New York City, but they spread out. That's how Vegas got built. That's what all the money in Miami got, you know what I'm saying, started funneling down there because of the mob. So he may have been in Chicago as like the head of some shit in Chicago, and then they moved out there. But the reason Tommy has Egan as a last name is because his mom didn't want him connected with the Teresi name and being included in with the mob. So it's pretty much they may have went to New York to get away from everything. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so yeah, if Courtney Kim said they were about, yeah, they said in her Q&A last week they were about 35. You got to remember we're going real time. This is 2020. This is, you got to remember, this is taking place in 2020. People, it's not 2022 in book 4 of Forest. This is taking place at the end of season 1 of book 2. So it's just to carry it on from that. So it's technically in 2020. So if they were 35, then that means Tommy's what? In Power season 1, that was 2014, 6 years. So he's about 30, I mean 41 now. Oh yeah, Sherlone. When it came to drugs, that's because Kate was on them drugs. But we seen that JP actually gave his number to his brother Tommy. You know, so Tommy like, we should probably stay in touch or something. So he actually gives him his number. Now Tommy later on in the show, he actually throws the number away, but he thinks about it. He talking about, man, maybe I should keep that number to just to stay in touch. So we're already seeing Tommy starting to change his mind on, should I leave Chicago or should I actually stay here? Because he takes the thing, he balls it up and throws it in the trash, but he actually goes back and get it back. So it's like, okay, Tommy's looking at it. I have some family here. My grandma's here. Do I really want to go to California and work for somebody? Because we hear at the end when he gets on the phone after he gets kidnapped, he's talking about, man, I don't work for nobody. I'm my own boss. So he's really just tired of doing everything for everyone else. Because he riding here, they pulled up on him. Now, this got to be some scary stuff here. What movie can y'all think of that happened similar to this, where it was vehicles that pulled up on the side of them? I'm gonna let y'all think about it for a second. What movie was it that they pulled up on them like this? It was the end too. If y'all don't know this, man, come on now. Whenever them vehicles pull up on you, and this is one reason. Okay, y'all got it. First laugh in court, y'all got it. Look, y'all ask me why I live the way. When I pull up to the light, I never pull up directly behind that car. I leave some space so someone does pull up on the side of me. Of course, I'm not beefing with nobody or in none of that nonsense anymore. I'm not young, but growing up how I did, that's when you leave at least a car link between you and the car in front of you. So if someone pulls up, they get to shoot and you could drive your ass up out of there. But they goddamn caught my motherfucking boy Denzel in Training Day, man. He ain't stand a chance. They lit him up. But this is on the main street in Chicago. These people pulled up on the side with all them SUVs. Like, damn, it ain't nowhere for my boy Tommy to go, man. Ain't nowhere to go. Yeah, dial in Toy Story 3, they did do that too in the back of that when they got when they were going in the incinerator where they were tearing up all the toys. They were surrounded by other toys. They couldn't get up out of there. Yeah, man, y'all got to be careful in these streets, man. You got to watch what you doing out here cuz them eyes be on you. But they catch my boy Tommy up and they actually introduce him to Walter Flynn. Now, y'all did say that Polly is probably the muscle. Polly isn't the muscle. He had that shotgun. He's the enforcer. Like, hey, we need to get things going. You need to go and meet the boss man. Tommy's like, hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? My bad, y'all. My bad. My bad. You need to find out who you effing with. When he gets there, if you look at how this is set up, this is what I was talking about right here. Now, I was telling you guys that Claudia is going to be the sleeper of this. Now, you see, she's up top, and this is just foreshadowing because we already know that she has a disagreement with her father. She wants to be in the streets. She figures if Vic can do it, I can do it. Now, when they pulled up to the house, when they show Tommy walking in there to meet Flynn between all the little fire things that they got, you got armed guards and stuff. This is in the middle of the city of Chicago. When he's probably on the outskirts for a big ass house like that. But Claudia is up top because she's watching. She wants to be the next one in the leadership role for the Flynn family, even though Vic is the one running the streets. But when Tommy gets here, it's all business. But he doesn't know what he's there for. Now, y'all was talking about that little story he was telling for the cow kicking over the fire. Who was the first victim? Obviously, it was the cow because it kicked it over. So he's talking to Tommy, and he's very stern with what he's saying. It's no BSing. He may give you some little, you know what I'm saying, some little trivia and a little puzzle that you got to figure out. But he's telling Tommy, you need to get the hell up out of Chicago. And Tommy is like, look, I'm here for a reason. You didn't kill me already. It must be for saving your son because you remember Vic went behind his dad's back and made a little deal. Him and the CBI made a deal with Zamos, whoever the hell it was that didn't show up, and they actually got set up. So Tommy saved him. So one thing we can see from here on out is Walter's probably gonna be talking to his son Vic, like, man, you messing up out here. This guy Tommy saved you, and Polly's gonna probably say, yeah, man, he got some guts because we ran into him earlier in that night. And you know Simon, he didn't got his ass whooped, so he definitely snitching. Yeah, man, he stole my phone. That's how he got the drop. But Vic, yeah, Vic is dumb. Vic is equivalent to Kane. And Claudia is like Diana. The only thing is, Claudia, she's like Diana as far as the family goes, because we about to go back and we're going to talk about the Flynn family next. She's like Diana as far as the family goes. The dad doesn't want her doing anything but taking care of the books. But she has a mixture of Diana and Effie. She actually knows how to get out in these streets. Now we see Tommy, he's getting up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I saved your son. But anybody that has time and money, that means they got a lot of it, but it's eventually going to run out. But Tommy, when he leaves up out of there, he decides, man, I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss. He tells the plug, look, I ain't coming to LA. Throw the phone out the window. He hit that U-turn. I'm talking about skirt. You know what I'm saying? He turned back around. He said, Chicago is the place to be. Not only that, man, I got some for JJ in the first night and free drinks. Man, can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, CBI stands for Chicago's Brothers Incorporated. CBI, we all we got. Y'all think Paulie is a cop? I don't think he could be a cop. I'm thinking him and Walter, they've been together for so long. Like I said, I think Paulie is Walter's wife's like brother-in-law. I mean, not brother-in-law, but brother. So it's his brother-in-law. But yeah, so you see the situation between Mr. Walter Flynn and his daughter Claudia, and she's begging her dad, "Hey, where's Vic at?" He's like, "He's out in the streets with your uncle Polly making the drops." And she's talking about, I can get out there. When's the next meeting? He's telling her, look at your hands. You too weak for all that. You can't be out in these streets. If you're gonna be in these streets, you got to be ready for anything. Your job is just to maintain the books. Now, Claudia, she's hearing all that, and just like Diana, you're gonna be a little bit rebellious. You see your brother out here, he doing whatever the hell he want. You want to be a part of it. This is the family business. I don't want to just go to school. I want to get out here, Dad. What do they say? Well, in Spanish they say in Poppy. What do they say in Irish? Pa. Hey, Pa, or hey, Father. Hey, Father. Hey, Father, I want to be in the streets too. And he's telling Claudia, nah, you can't. You can't do that. This is built for the men. But you got to also understand the lineage and bloodline that he's coming from. It's always been the men doing everything as far as their organization. Because I'm sure Flynn got this crime family from his father and so forth and so forth for when they first came over here. Now, if we look at Claudia, the difference between her and Diana is she's really out here trying to make things happen. She goes to the club. She in here drinking and stuff, and she likes girls. She's supposed to sip on that little drink, but old boy was like, man, you got to sip on it, man. It's from Russia. She killing it. She pop a pill. She out there. She having a good time. I'm thinking we watching Euphoria all over again. She out here dancing and stuff. She take a girl home. They pop a little pill, and she's asking, I never had drugs like that before. Can I get some more? So you look at this face. She's about to do the same thing that Vic is doing. Go behind their father's back and start to make things happen. Now, she seems like she's a lot smarter than Vic because Vic is out here. He's doing BS deals. The plug wasn't even there. They're supposed to meet up with Zamos. And not only that, when Vic showed up to that drug transaction, he didn't even have the money. He was short on the money. So he's already running the business from he's running his own little business side deals all wrong. And that's why Jenard got so upset. Like, hey, man, some of my money's in there too, Tommy. Can I get my money back? Because he came up short. This ain't got nothing to do with me. So when you hear Claudia and Vic, when they talk to each other about their mom, she's looking at Vic and she's thinking, man, Vic, you really ain't smart at all, man. You really can't run this organization. And he's talking about Pops ain't going to let us get Dad's not going to let us get a co-connect. Look, we're never getting a co-connect. You know that. And she's looking at him. And she's like, yeah, with you doing things the way you're doing it, we're definitely not going to be able to get no kind of connect. But that's because Vic is reckless out here. And that's why when Vic goes and does the drops, he doesn't get to go do it by himself with Simon. What does he have to do? He has Uncle Paulie with him because Flynn doesn't trust him. He just doesn't trust him out there like that. He wants his son to be the next in line. He wants to get him to be molded to be the next person. But Vic is reckless. Like, he ain't got the money. His right hand man is Simon, who's drunk on the job, like harassing the women. But Claudia is saying, even if mom was alive, she would have to worry about you like I'm worrying about you. So Claudia is probably going to be the one. Don't worry about getting a co-connect. I can get us a drug. You'll be able to push it because Pop's not going to let me leave the house like that. Because you seen when she went to the club, what did they say? Oh, you finally made it out. That's because Walter Flynn, he's real hard on his daughter. So Claudia, she's probably about to be the one making moves. She might partner with, with Tommy and say, hey, all right, look, this is what my dad got you doing. You working with him because Tommy turned back around. So you already know that Tommy and the Flynn family, they're going to have to get back into it because Tommy stayed in the city after they told him he needed to leave. So she's going to be saying, my dad got you doing this working for him, but you can make a significant amount of money if you and the CBI people take my new connect in the pills or whatever type of drugs she has and starts putting them in the streets. You're right, Barry. Claudia is smart, and that's what I'm saying. We're gonna start seeing something different from her. I'm telling y'all, she's probably gonna be the sleeper in this series. Of course, Walter Flynn is gonna be the top dog, but then her and Tommy, they're gonna be trying to do some things on the side. It may mess up Vic. I could see him being in conflict between choosing to roll with his sister, who's working directly with Tommy, or being on his dad's side, who Tommy is working for, because him and Tommy already had their little beef. You see what I'm saying? Court said Tommy about to be in that girl's guts. Hey, it ain't no telling with Tommy, man. He gonna do whatever he can. First, last year, Claudia, I say she got a little bit of Diana in there as far as her smarts, but then she has, it seems like she got some street smarts that's gonna have Diana in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the link in here. I'm gonna let some people come in before we jump into the trailer for next episode. So I'm gonna drop this link for y'all and let y'all join in. I'm gonna give me one more drink. And then if anybody joins in, we can talk. And if not, then we'll jump into the trailer for next week. I still got to break that down and give y'all what's next. So go ahead and hit the link. I pinned it to the top. Let a couple of y'all come in, see what y'all think about the show. And I'll be right back. Is it pinned? I thought it was. Oh, yeah, it's pinned. Oh, yeah, hit that like button. Hit that like button. What about Jason? People, isn't he from Chicago? I can't remember where Jason was from. Hit that like button, and I'll be right back in like 2 minutes. Yes, sir. Here we go. Here we go. We back. All right, Gab, I got you up first. Let me see where we at now. Oh, where my headset? Y'all know my rules, man. When you come on here, just don't act a fool. Be respectful. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really got too many rules. We all adults here. Gab, I got you. Your mic is muted, Gab. You a little low. I can't really hear you.
Can you hear me?
Barely. It's low. I just seen your message asking how does this work. Yeah, it's a little low. I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think my headset is a little ghetto, so I'm gonna go back to the chat.
So what you about to leave?
Yeah, I mean, if you can hear me, it's cool. But if not, I'm gonna go back to the chat.
Let me see. Can y'all hear her? If they can hear you, I mean, I can hear you good enough. Let me know if y'all can hear y'all. Said mute audio. Nah, she's not muted. I can hear her. Oh man, it might not work today. I'm sorry.
It's all good. But thank you, Mo.
Dang. Oh yeah, everybody's saying it's pretty low. It may have been your headset, but it's all good though. We continue on. So what do y'all think? Let me hear what y'all got to think about Claudia. If anybody else want to come in, it's still tagged. Oh no, you don't worry about it, Gabrielle. You good. It's all a learning experience. Matter of fact, send me your cash app. I'll buy you a new headset. Send me in a private chat. Send me your cash app. I'll send you like $20-$30 for a new headset. But what do y'all think about Claudia? Do y'all think that she's the smart one out of her and Vic? Josiah saying don't sleep on Claudia. Yeah, I think she's going to be the one. I can see her and Tommy trying to, trying to make something happen. Tommy might think she's hitting on him, but she might have the, hey, I only deal with girls or like something like that. You know what I'm saying? Show that dominance where I'm not just going to be in the game. Don't think because I'm a girl. Because what did she say at the club? She said at the club, I'm tired of men telling me what to do. So if she does partner with Tommy, goddamn. If she does partner with Tommy, it's going to be on some, hey, look, we in a partnership. It ain't no you telling me what to do, such nature like that. And I can eventually get my dad to come along with her. Anna says she likes the character already. All right, Hoodie, I got you next. Hold on, let me see these. I know. Hey, look, Tracy, I do this. I legit get on here and do this for y'all, man. Like I'm not rich or anything. I don't beg for donations. Yeah, I say if y'all want to donate throughout the week, I get donation stuff. But I'm just here because I like talking about the show. If y'all want to donate, y'all donate. All I ask for is a like. That's free and it's simple and it's just helping me out. It gets me out to more people. I mean, I make money off of the little videos and stuff I do. Like I said, I'm not rich, but if somebody really wants to call in and saying I've seen her in here, I've seen Gabrielle in here, so I get her headphone. If she want to call in, that's more interaction. So $20-$30 doesn't bad. All right, Hoodie, I got you.
Yo,
What's going on, Hoodie?
what's good, G?
Nothing much. What you got on the show? Wait. First, did you even watch this show?
What show is it?
Hey, you're out of here, man. Come on now.
What you
See,
talking
this
about?
is what I had to deal with growing up, people. This is I grew up with his older brother. So me and his brother went to school together. Have you watched Power Book 4 Force?
No, I'm still on the first one.
What do you mean? This is the first episode.
I'm talking about Power. Like,
hey, someone else hit the link, man.
Hey, I need a new headset.
You was at work last night. Go to work. Go to work.
I'm off today.
Go to work, man. Hey, I only buy stuff for people that I know support me. You don't even watch the show, so
what you mean? But I'm supporting your channel though. That's why I'm on your YouTube show.
Since you've only seen it up to the first Power, what do you think about Tommy? Do you think him having a spinoff was good for the show, or do you think that they're overdoing it?
I couldn't even tell you.
All right, man, you're out of here. Hey, I'm gonna text you, bro, but you're done, man. The people ain't trying to hear you up here acting a damn
just
fool.
text me. Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, bro.
All right, you have a good one. Hey, y'all, hit that like button though.
Hey, I heard him. Thanks, Hoodie.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So that dude, that's Jay Hood, man. I went to school with his brother. His brother was a year older than me, and then his other brother was a year under me. I used to go over there all the time. But yeah, man, he ain't doing nothing. But Gabrielle, I was for real. If you send me a private chat, I'll send you like 20, 30 for that. But yeah, I definitely do this for y'all. I don't, like I say, man, I really don't, how can I say it? I mean, I don't need to work. I might get a job. I might relocate to Vegas though, because I'm actually going to take it a little bit serious. I need another. Right now, I'm in a 2-bedroom, but I want to get me at least a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, because I want to turn a whole room into a studio. So I definitely have more stuff. Right now, I'm in my bedroom. I'm out here in the Bay, and I'd be damned if I'm paying $4,000 for a 3-bedroom apartment. He probably on episode 2 of season 1. Man, ain't no telling with him, but he gonna hop on to support. What we get in tonight, y'all? We got 2 hours and 20 minutes. So we're definitely gonna move. We're gonna move Power Book 4 back to Sundays. The only reason we did this Monday is because I wanted to have a finale where we could actually talk about that. So next week, I'm putting the poll up tomorrow. Do y'all want me to do the live stream before the Super Bowl, or I'm probably gonna do it before the Super Bowl? I'm not even gonna lie to you, because getting on after the Super Bowl, I don't know if I'm gonna be really wanting to talk about it. So I'm gonna do the recap. I'm gonna have a recap drop in. Hopefully, if I get the episode early, I'm gonna have a recap drop in like 9 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. Cause normally I can get the episode early for y'all and I can get the recap out. But we're gonna see how that goes. So I'm gonna have I'm gonna do the live stream maybe like at noon, maybe 1 o'clock on Sunday. Oh, Gabrielle, any headset it really worked though, to be honest with you. Any headset it worked. You probably just got an older headset, and if you put it in there, if you don't have it turned the right way, it's like staticky and stuff. I don't know. They said they could hear you. I couldn't really hear you too good on my end, but let me see something. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what you got. I got some wireless, like the little Bose you put in your ear. I mean, not the Bose, but the Samsung. I don't really like all that. I gotta have my stuff plugged in the phone. But let me pull up the trailer for what's the name? Episode 2. But yeah, so we got Tommy in 10 episodes. We got his brother JP in 10 episodes. Gloria, she got 10 episodes. Jenard, 10 episodes. Oh, my bad. Y'all can't even see what I'm looking at. Yeah, Jenard, 10 episodes. The cop, he'll be in 6 episodes. The Flynn bodyguard, I don't think we've seen him unless he was with Paulie. We still have him. Milet. This is the girl that was with Claudia. The one that gave her the drugs. So she got 4. Is that 4 episodes? Blackston, 4 episodes. It says 2-Bit is going to give us 3. I'm not sure. Abram, 3 episodes. We haven't met Abram. We haven't seen 2-Bit. We haven't met Blackston. Reggie Pina. We haven't met him. Sophie. Have we seen Sophie? No, she's gonna be in episode 9, outrunning a ghost. So they only got Paulie in 1 episode. So we might only see Uncle Paulie in 1 episode. And then let me go to the full cast. Because I think it said only Walter and them were only in 1 episode. Walter and Claudia, but I definitely don't see that happening. They're gonna have to have them in more than that, because that's gonna be whack. So this might not be updated because it says Paulie 1 episode. Oh, okay, there go Jay Moore. All right, y'all. Rojos. So that's what the inmate name was. I called him 101. His name is Rojos. Matter of fact, if y'all know Jay Moore, if y'all actually watch Jay Moore, go to his channel and tag me on there and tell him I want to link up with him. I want to do an interview. Jay Moore, I'm Jay Moore. We might as well connect the dots, man. 2 for 2. You can't go wrong with 2 Jay Moores. We got Miriam Egan. She got 1 episode. See, down here it says Claudia Flynn, 1 episode. Walter Flynn, 1 episode. Yeah, I don't think that this is updated. Hey, there you go. Get Jay Moore on Mo. Matter of fact, I'm gonna reach out to him. Let me go look at his YouTube before we even jump into the trailer. Let me see YouTube. But I probably seen his channel. I don't know if I watched it or not. Any more reviews? Oh, okay. So he does have some things. J More reviews. 28,000 subscribers. We about to catch up. You know what I'm saying? We about 7,000 subscribers behind you. J Moore and J Mo. Hey, we out here. We out here. Matter of fact, we about to go ahead and hit this subscribe button on his channel. Brother doing, you know what I'm saying? Doing what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to make it. That's all. It's enough money for all of us out here. We can all do reviews. Get more reviews. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell on all. Oh, see, he big time. He over here. He in power. He ain't really dropping too many videos right now. Okay, I see you. 61 to 88. But 81 to 68. Okay, I see you, my brother. J more reviews. MoedotJ, man. J and J connection. Let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and jump over there. I'm gonna jump into his and then I'm gonna see what he say. You know what I'm saying? But that's one thing about my channel. I don't hate on nobody. We too old for all that. Everybody can get some money. But let's jump into this trailer for episode 2. Power Book 2 or Book 4 episode. There we go. Hopefully I cut this up enough that they don't hit me with no damn, oh man, STARZ and hit you with a strike. I'm like, damn, STARZ. I'm supporting the channel, man. I'm supporting the show. So this is the trailer for episode 2 of Power Book 4. I'm gonna do a breakdown to it right after I get off of this, so it should be up tomorrow morning. I'm probably only gonna give y'all maybe 2 or 3 more things for Power Book 2, but I'm trying to focus more on to the Power Book 4. So here we go. This is the trailer for episode 2. I cut it up a little bit because I'm not trying to get hit with no strikes or anything. Oh shit. Yeah, if I mess around and get a role, y'all know I'm gonna be on this live. We're gonna be acting a damn fool. I'm gonna be giving y'all all kinds of behind the scenes stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna leak nothing. I'm gonna give y'all a lot of behind the scenes stuff.
Why did you come back?
Oh no, there's just something about this town. I got no ties. You want them? Pace yourself. Every couple of years, some dealer comes along and he runs the suits. Run the fucking books. You're clocking my city. Ain't gonna be a problem if I am. Oh, well, now I'm part of it.
Okay. So we gonna have a lot of action in episode 2. We already seen. Let me see. We got Tommy pulling up. Gloria's asking him, "Why did you stay in Chicago? Why did you stay in Chicago? Chicago looking like Stansfield right now. Come on in. We let anybody in here." Even Walter Flynn talking about, look, every now and then there's always gonna be some random ass drug dealer that coming into the city. You know what I'm saying? They gonna do what they gotta do. But shit, he looked at Gloria and said, "Man, shit, you know why I came back in here?" You know what I'm saying? He did the little, when you watch the romantic movies, he did the little put his head on her forehead. You know why I came here, right? You know why I came here, right? That soup. Y'all see it? It's getting spicy. He wanted more soup. Yeah, he came back. He did the, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, he was holding her by the head. Yeah, I just thought that me and you, what we had was special. You know what I'm saying? You didn't really get to experience your wedding and your marriage like you were supposed to. I didn't even get to experience mine. And I just feel a genuine connection. Nah, Tommy, we know what you're doing. You think you slick, don't you? Hey, but Gloria, hey, oh, hey, yo. Hey, yo, wait a minute. Yay. Don't she look good? Don't she look good? I'm coming back for that suit. Tommy had the bow like this. Me. Nigga. Yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about, but let's keep it going. We gotta keep it BG13 in here. What up to my girl Dara in here? Dara Cherie TV. She always hating y'all, but that's my girl right there. You know what I'm saying? She cute too, you know what I'm saying? Tommy got some soup. I want some soup. That's all I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? Gloria's out here. She got a bars, and she said the kitchen wasn't open. That's all. I just want to know. You know what I'm saying? shout out to Dara. You know what I'm saying? Make sure if y'all want daily routines on like hygiene and a weekly vlog for the women, go and follow her channel. Very lovely channel. And she does a hell of a job of editing. I need to hire her to edit mine because, you know, I just put a damn cross dissolve and that's it. But on the next episode, you see, y'all remember I was telling y'all JP, he's probably connected because Tommy was saying we family and he's over here, he's sitting here, he's looking around. It looked like he either owns a little bar of his own. I mean, none of these drinks have any like liquor in them, empty glasses. Either he's cleaning up because this is what he does. But it seems like his brother JP is probably connected out in the streets. You see what I'm saying? So he may know people. Excuse me. He may either had a run in with Diamond back in the day, or he may know Jenard moving forward. So Tommy coming back because you remember Tommy almost threw his number away, but Tommy said, "Let me go back and get that," because he was already putting in his head, "I got a brother here. My grandma's here. Why go to? Why go to California when I could potentially stay here and open up shop?" You see what I'm saying? So JP may be a prominent person in Chicago. He may not be like deep in the game, but he may be in it good enough that he knows the right people that he can connect Tommy with. Now we see a little chop shop here. This right here, ooh wee. That car right there, that thing's sweet. I don't know if that's a Chevelle. I had a 72 color Supreme before I joined the military. I sold it to one of my homeboys for 10,000. But I had a 72. My daddy got a 67. I got 287 442s the last year made of them. But that thing clean over there. I know a little bit about cars. But you hear Walter Flynn talking about his son Vic runs the street. So this is showing, you know how they piece it together. He's either talking directly to Tommy because Tommy's back in town, or he's talking to his daughter Claudia and telling her, look, your brother runs the street. Polly could probably be right there too. Your brother runs the streets, and this is how we're going to do it. Just count the money. So Walter Flynn, how can I put it? He's really into this shit seriously. He knows what he wants, and he's not going to be detoured off of it. I want my son to run this stuff. I want him to be next up. Claudia, you run the books. Every now and then there's going to be a random guy that comes into the city that tries to take over. Meaning they've had this before. They've had altercations with new people coming in the city thinking they're going to set up shop. You know what I'm saying? People from New York coming in there, oh, we can go take over Chicago. Walter Flynn is not backing down from any of this. Now, we already know that the credits are wrong because we see him. He's going to be in the second episode. But Claudia, like Barry said, she might be the next one up because you see how Walter is talking to everybody. It's the same thing that was going on with Monet when it came to her kids, how she was treating them. They didn't want anything to do with her. When Lorenzo came back and told them that we need to trust Monet, they were like, oh, man, hell. Nobody trying to trust no damn Monet. Monet didn't put her hands on everybody. Monet didn't choke Diana out, Poppy. But Walter Flynn, he's sitting here like, shit, I'm next in line, man. It is what it is. What y'all talk about, I run the streets. Now, there's a song by Slim Thug, and it was actually a remake of another song. But I run the streets all night and day. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Can't stay away. Now, you look at Claudia. Let me see if I can get it to stop on her. She looking at, I told you, it was cut and paste. It looked like he was talking to Tommy because they showed Tommy and went into Vic, but he was actually talking to Claudia, telling her, Vic is the one that's going to be running the streets. You do the books, count the money. That's it. So Claudia is really going to be looking at Tommy thinking, hey, let's get together. I gotta plug behind my Poppy's back. You know what I'm saying? Not Poppy, but behind father's back. He sells, you know what I'm saying? It's a girl, but they move pills and stuff through the club. What you want to do, Tommy? And Tommy ain't got no loyalty to the Flynn family. So he's like, hell, that's extra money on the side. Whatever I got to do for the Flynn's, I owe them a certain amount of money. Let me make more money on the side. We know that Claudia is not going to say nothing because her dad doesn't want her selling drugs. So we in there. You know what I'm saying? We in there. So that's where that bond between Claudia and Tommy can come from. But I just told y'all, if that happens, Vic is going to be upset with it because why? Claudia has already told Vic that she's worried about him, and she really, she basically was saying she doesn't trust him in the streets by herself, and their mom would feel the same way. So with him working for his dad, and his dad either telling Tommy, "Hey, I need this amount, this much," and his sister making money up under the table, he's gonna really be into it with Tommy. And on top of that, we already know what always tears a man down is a woman. Behind every big thing that happened in the world, the downfall and the beef came from a woman, and Vic is not going to like her when he finds out that soup is not going to him and it's going to Tommy. Man, when I tell y'all we breaking down the whole season and we only seen one episode, man, I tell you, damn, we good. And I appreciate y'all joining me each and every live stream because this is what we do. We get together and we break the whole show down before the show airs. Now, y'all gonna be like, damn, Mo, you was right. And I need, matter of fact, I'm gonna start getting some moderators for this because I'm gonna start needing timestamps because when we come back to this, I'm gonna pull the receipts and say, we already knew this. We already knew that Claudia was gonna be working with Tommy. Vic was gonna be upset with Tommy because he found out that Tommy is getting money with his sister, and his sister ain't really supposed to be in the game, but Tommy is also smashing Gloria, and Gloria ain't giving Vic no more. We figuring this all out right now. What is today's date? 8:35 p.m., February 7th. Woo! We're going to do this every single weekend. Definitely, if you're new to the channel and you want to see somebody break down the show, there's no wrong or right answers here. We figured this out together. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. I'm MoedotJ, and this is what we do. This is what we do. Now, they got Tommy in here. Tommy in Chicago, like... Let me see if I can get it to stop, man. I had to cut it out a little bit. They got Tommy in here looking at a map. He ain't on Google Maps. This fool done pulled out a real map. He talking, okay, this is north here. I want the compass say, okay, how many miles is an inch? Okay, this is a 1 to 14-inch scale map. Okay, cool. They got Tommy looking at a regular map in here. Like, okay, this is where the drugs are coming in. Man, if you don't open up Google Maps, bro, and look at that thing, where the hell do you even buy a map like this? You can used to be able to go buy an atlas. You can go to a truck stop or something, go in there, and they got the little free maps that you can take out there. Tommy really putting in work in Chicago, ain't he? Look, he talking about, yeah, this intersection right here. If I can flood it going north, the Flynn's ain't gonna know because they think I'm be going down south down here. Hey, Tommy, you don't put that damn map up as your brother JP what's going on in the city. Now, what did we see? Him and Diamond are together. Diamond told his brother Jenard, whoever this Casper ghost dude is, we need to meet him. Because if he was that bold to come in there on one of your drops, steal a gun from the Flynn son, Vic, who's pretty much, you got to understand, Vic in this situation, he's pretty much untouchable. When you get to that high of a level, you pretty much need permission to go ahead and try to off somebody like Vic. Whoever else is beefing, they know we can't really touch Vic. And that's what Paulie was saying. It's not worth it. Because if you mess with the boss's son, then we're going to come down on your heart. But Diamond told his brother Jenard, we need to get together. We need to figure out who this guy is, this white guy is. Because if he's bold enough to do all this, we need to work with him. We need to get some money. Now, I was originally thinking that Diamond may sit in the barbershop and use that as a front. But it's looking like he's going out and he's using his connection that he has because you got it. Diamond went to jail for 15 years. He was the head of an organization, CBI. So that means he was big in the city. People knew who he was. He didn't snitch. He didn't do nothing. He held it down. There's people in the prison cell. I think his name was Rojos, Jay Moore. I think they said his name was Rojos in there. There's people in there, they trying to get him. So he's out here. They got red beams on him. Now, you ever had that beam on you? It changes your life. It's one thing for someone to have a gun pulled on you, but to have that beam on you, it's a whole different ball game. This person 9 times out of 10 ain't gonna miss you. This ain't back because people are coming after you. These are some hitters. That beam gonna show you exactly where that thing gonna go. Exactly where that thing gonna go. And this right here You just got out of prison a couple of days ago and you got this thing right over your heart. Man, your heart ain't gonna beat the same when you see that. You look down and see that, you ain't gonna be it ain't gonna beat the same. Now Tommy right here is probably gonna hit the bottom of his right lung. Yep, Rojo said we're gonna let him get comfortable out there. Pretty much, kind of a foreshadow. They're gonna see that Diamond, he's out. They knew he couldn't leave the game alone. You the leader of CBI. Your brother's out here running things. You eventually gonna get back in these streets. Once you start finding and connect, because you see what his brother Jenard is doing. He got some money, but they not making the same money that CBI was making before he went into jail. It's all low level stuff. That's why he's doing janky deals with Vic Flynn without his dad, without Walter Flynn knowing. So they're not really making money like that now. I mean, it's enough to get by. Don't get me wrong. It's enough that you ain't got to do no 9 to 5. But they gonna make some big money. And that's why Diamond heard it. Somebody robbed you? He was bold enough to rob the Flynn family? Shit. Rub hands like Birdman. We need to go ahead and get him on the team. But I guarantee he didn't think this. And the old man told him, like y'all said, man, don't bring your ass back in here, Diamond. Get your ass out of here. Now, this right here, this organization right here, I'm thinking this is probably Rojo's people. You see what I'm saying? Look what they pulling up in. You think Flynn, the guy that just had 4 all-black 2022 Suburbans? I mean, no, these weren't Suburbans. My bad. I apologize for disrespecting the Flynn family. He had 4 2022s. Well, they were 2021s because when they recorded it, 2021 Escalades, Cadillac Escalades. Mind you, this is taking place in 2020. He had 2021 all-black Cadillac Escalades blocking Tommy off. His hitters ain't pulling up in this old raggedy ass car with some swangers on it with the damn mustard and mayo tires on it. No. This seems like it's Rojo's people. And we already know that they trying to get back at Diamond. So they take him in, and what does Tommy do? He headbutts him. Now, I don't think that Diamond is actually in this same scene here, but it looks like Tommy ain't backing down from whoever's after him. So it might be Rojo's people, because I'm sure that the Flynn family, we seen how when they kidnapped Tommy, how they were rolling. I'm talking about everybody had automatic weapons. I'm talking about they brought him to the house. They pulled him over with 4 all-black Escalades. Not this bullshit that they didn't pull it up in. Now, that body, you can swing that wide body. You can hit a car because that's all steel. You ain't going to damage your car at all. You're going to tear up whatever car you hit. But they ain't getting no money like the Flynn family. They ain't getting no money like the Flynn family. We're going to keep that straight right now. The Rojo's people are equivalent to the Tejadas. And y'all know the Tejadas wasn't getting money. When Lorenzo went to jail, they wasn't getting no money. They wasn't getting no money. Hell, back when I used to sell nicks and dimes when I was like 17, they getting that kind of money that I was getting. Now, I wasn't rocking designer because designer wasn't big in the 90s. Not like, I mean, Gucci and shit was like up in New York, but I was in the Midwest, seeing some J's is all you needed. But Rojo's people ain't getting no money. They the Tejadas of Chicago. They faking it. They ain't making no noise. So there you go. That's the trailer for episode 2, man. I'm gonna let y'all ask me any questions for this last 15 minutes. I didn't think we was gonna do 3 hours tonight, to be honest with you. I thought we was just gonna throw this thing together, but we rock solid around like 180, 185. So I definitely appreciate y'all joining in with me. We're gonna move this back to Sundays, and maybe we can hit 1,000 people watching. But if there's any questions that y'all got, let me know. Yeah, man. Yeah, Barry. Back when I was young, man, I was a wild kid, man. There was no reason for me to do it. Like, let me be honest. Like, before my parents moved to the suburbs, we lived a modest life. You know what I'm saying? Little ranch style house, 3 bedrooms. What, 5 of us? No, what? Was it? Yeah, 3 bedroom. We converted the garage into a little room too, so we could have like a little family room down in the basement. It was me, my younger brother, my 2 older sisters. You know what I'm saying? It was modest life. You know what I'm saying? Then it got a little bit older, got in the game. But It is what it is. If I showed y'all what I look like, I'm like, damn, man, you definitely grown up. I'll say, oh, thank you. Thank you kindly. Facts. I was like, how the Tejadas paying all these lawyer fees? Hell, they wasn't paying the lawyer fees. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm just gonna say world. They wasn't paying them lawyer fees. You remember they were out there struggling, trying to figure out how they gonna get by. How are we gonna come up with another $250,000 to pay Davis? They wasn't really getting no money like that. Hell, Monet, Nene Stewart, she brought out the hood rat side of her, talking about a helicopter ride. I've never done anything like this before, cause y'all ain't never had no money like that. You know what I'm saying? When you getting money, we ain't worried about that. I've never flown in a helicopter before. Like, what? You ain't never flew around the city? Come on now. Nene Stewart. Nene ain't getting no money. I'm trying to find y'all something back in the day. Oh man, y'all gonna look at this and like, man. That's me with the dreads. This is a young boy right there when I was younger. Well, I think this is I like 22, 23. You know what I'm saying? Young wild back there, you know what I'm saying? I was in the street life, doing a lot of hood rat stuff with my friends. But you know what I'm saying? That ain't me no more, man. That was years ago, man, over 20 years. So I know a little thing or two about the streets. And I knew that shit, the streets were not a place for me to to be at if I wanted to survive and make it in the world. Oh man. Life was good though. Let me see. What do y'all think about Vic? Do you think that Vic and Tommy are they actually gonna clash and have maybe a physical fight like we seen with him and Simon, or what y'all think is gonna happen between those two? See, we going old school, you know what I'm saying? That's when I was really Mo, you know what I'm saying? Dreaded up. You know what I'm saying? I was really out here living that life. Listen, to all the youth watching this and listening, man, don't do that. Don't be like me. Be better than me. Be better than me. I was headed down the wrong path, people. Gabrielle said, I was Tariq. Hey, let me hold on. Don't compare me to Tariq. Don't compare me to Tariq. I tell you this, I wasn't getting my ass whooped. I wasn't getting my ass whooped. I wasn't moving the same amount of work and the stuff that Tariq was moving, but I wasn't getting my ass whooped. We could debate that right now. Yeah, wait, yo, me and Tariq, we wasn't the same. Like, if anything, I was like 2-bit. I was like 2-bit. And y'all want to know why I appreciate life? It's because I seen death at a young age. I'm gonna show y'all something. This right here is very, very personal. So whenever y'all hear me talking about like my car wreck and stuff, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is what happened to me as a child. Let me see if I can get up there. Yeah, I was hit by a car, so I got a huge scar on the top of my head that go all the way back there. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I treat life a little bit differently. I enjoy every single moment. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what happened to me after I got out of my car wreck. So when I tell y'all to enjoy life, this is what I'm talking about. I know y'all ain't trying to see no shit like that, but damn, that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I seen death. I had the 37 staples in the head. You know what I'm saying? I done been through some things. You're right. He has a plan for me. And that's why we here. We got the new logo. We got all y'all joining in on a Monday night. I know y'all got work in the morning. It's what? It's almost about to be midnight to the people on the East Coast. So I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody joining in. Like I say, all I ask for is a subscribe and a like. You know what I'm saying? I don't ask for much. Y'all my people. I love all y'all. Y'all know I get on here. I talk trash with y'all. Whatever y'all want to talk about, we talk about it. But right now, Tommy seems like he's trying to be the man in Chicago. And it looks like he might need me for season 2 because I don't know if Diamond and Jenard are going to be able to hold it down for him. I don't know. I just don't know if they're going to be able to hold it down like I can hold it down for them. My boy Dre said, I'm at work, still on it, bro. Yes, sir. That's what I say, man. Like, when we get on here, this is a friendly spot. Like, even at the end, y'all just like hearing me ramble and just talk about stories and stuff. And I love that. You know, I definitely got merchandise coming up, commercialj.com, but don't buy nothing off of it yet. I got some samples coming in because I put up several different like clothing items. Let me show y'all. I got several different things on there, but I want to order them first and see the quality so I can remove such and such. And then, you know what I'm saying? Once I get it up and running, I'll start promoting. You'll see me saying that at the end of videos. But right now, don't buy nothing off of here, y'all. Like I say, man, you never gonna hear me asking, oh man, donate money, do all of this shit. If you want to do it, cool. But if not, you know what I'm saying? Who cares? I just appreciate y'all getting on here with me because I will say, man, the grind is it's a tough grind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember having 1,000 people. I get like 200-300 views of video, and it's like, damn, man, it's kind of discouraging. But I mean, we started to take off, and now I'm on here, so I'm like, man, shoot, as long as y'all gonna be on here with me, then we gonna make it happen. Yeah, man, we got let me see if I can get this thing to blow up. We got commercialj.com. Like I said, don't order anything just yet because I got a hoodie coming in. I think I got a premium t-shirt coming in. I got the little mug coming in and a long sleeve, but I want to make sure because these essentials, like the essential look like it's more of a fitted tee, and then this one looks like it's more of a, just a regular tee. So I'm gonna see which one's quality is better, and then I'm gonna remove the other one. So don't order anything off of here. I mean, if you just want to order a hoodie or something, all right, cool. But the t-shirts, don't order the t-shirts yet. I'm trying to see what the quality is like before I go ahead and do that and start actually promoting them. But you know what I'm saying? The perfect clothes to lounge around in. Court said, I got you through your shift. All right, thank you. That's what I'm here for, Now I see people saying my voice is soothing. When I hear my voice, I never go back and watch none of my videos unless I'm trying to, like, okay, I said such and such. But people are like, yo, your voice is so smooth. I'm like, man, my shit sound annoying when I hear myself talk. But I got a website someone sent me where there's like you could do voiceovers for characters and stuff and see if you get picked up. So I'm definitely gonna try that. And we're gonna see what we got going on here. Now I do have a little agent. I'm not supposed to really say much about that because it hasn't went through yet, but I'm definitely gonna try to reach out through an agent to try to get on some type of TV shows whenever they have a YouTube and see if they can pick me up so I can talk about them. Because I don't know if y'all remember, there was a show called Cruel Summer that came out last year. It was actually better than I thought it was. Some white girls, they end up getting kidnapped or some shit like that. Pretty good though. But yeah, I'll talk about that. And now I do Power. Shit. On Sundays, man, we get 800, 900 people in here. I never thought I had that. I'm the best reviewer, no cap. Oh, thank you. I try to make the show entertaining for y'all. Because, when you watch, you're like, okay, cool. So whenever my mom called me yesterday. This is a true story. She called me yesterday. I'm at Popeyes. I had to give me some chicken. We had Popeyes. She's like, Julius, what are you doing? I said, man, I'm about to get something to eat. She said, oh, I was calling you because I don't know how to subscribe. She doesn't have a YouTube. Like, she doesn't use her email or anything. She just watches YouTube. She said, could you fly home and show me how to subscribe? I'm like, man, I ain't flying home. But she was like, I would press subscribe. But it was like, I got to it's asking for my email. So that's one reason why I got into doing these shows because my mom, I would tell her about a show and she wouldn't know what the hell is going on. So I said, let me break this down so my mom can actually understand it. And here we are today. Here we are today. That just shows you how technical my mom is. She asked me, could I fly back home to Kansas City from California to show her how to subscribe? Like, Mom, no, I'm not doing that. Only time I go to Kansas City, it has to be business or something going on. Y'all got to come out here and visit me. Not Gabrielle. So everyone that's been following me for a while, my sister passed in September 27th, my sister passed. So from July 1st up till October 1st, I was back at home, but we was in Kansas and we live in Kansas City, so in Missouri. So I was there with my family, and then my parents just came out here for a week for Thanksgiving. I'm like, Ma, I'm not coming back to Kansas City. I lived there for 24 years of my life. I'm not doing it. I was in Germany for 4 years. I'm like, hey, y'all need to come and visit me. Not now one person in my family came and visited. Well, my little brother did. But other than that, ain't nobody come and visit me. Ain't nobody come visit me. You think I'm about to go back to Kansas City? Man, you crazy. Support gaming. My origin story. What you want me to? You want me to give a breakdown of how I grew up from the rooter to the tutor? Hey man, I had a very humble beginnings. R.I.P. to Tanika. You know what I'm saying? That's my older sister. Me, her, and my mama, we grew up in the hood before my mama married my daddy and they had my little brother. But yeah, we grew up in the hood, like really, really, really in the hood though. You know what I'm saying? Then I moved in with my pops. You know what I'm saying? Then they got a little bit money. What, like 16 years later? I mean, we stayed in a little spot, you know what I'm saying? That's where I started getting involved in the street BS because my school, we lost accreditation. So we had to move to the suburbs or your boy would have graduated and it wouldn't even have been a GED or nothing or diploma. So we had to move, you know what I'm saying? So now I worked for the government for a couple of years, went and worked on the reservations and everything from 2003. Yeah, I graduated 03. I started working in December 2003. All the way up to May of 2009 when Obama laid us off because he didn't sign the extension for our contract. I moved to Atlanta in 2008. I lived there till 2011 when I joined the military. I lived in Georgia from 2012 to 2013. 2013, I went to Germany up to 2017. 2017, got out the military. Haven't worked a day since. December 5th, 2017. I moved to Phoenix, Arizona. December 28th of 2017. And I stayed there till January 3rd of 2020. And I moved out here to the Bay Area in California. And here I am. And then probably in August of this year, I might be in Vegas. There you go. Origin story. Now, I didn't go into details of everything that's happened, you know, seeing being locked up and all the other nonsense. But, you know, it is in there. It's in there. If somebody wants to buy the life rights to me, I'm only charging $1,500. The story ain't that interesting. The story ain't that interesting. But for the low price of $1,500, you can get the rights to MoedotJ. Nah, I'm bullshitting with y'all. It's gonna cost a little more than that. But if there's anything else y'all want, you know what I'm saying, let me know before I get up out of here. This time next year, you'll be vlogging your new beginners. Condolences. Thank you, First Last. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get back into vlogging. So the reason I moved to California, one was because of the opportunity, but two, I was close to West Coast, so I can get over to Asia. Like I said, I lived in Germany for 4 years, so I went to almost every country. I only went to Thailand and like the Philippines, Southeast Asia. I still wanted to go to Japan, all that stuff. So definitely through YouTube, you guys rocking out with me. You know what I'm saying? We getting these views up and all that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all buy the merch. Y'all barely ever gonna hear me say this. Donations. I'm gonna go over there and be vlogging and stuff. Like I got some Costa Rica things, but I ain't really put it up because a lot of people aren't really traveling right now. Come on, Dara. They just want to see you. Nah, they ain't trying to see me. They ain't worried about me. Yeah, support. You got to understand, man. It's 36 years of living. I've experienced a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even get into what I did the 6 years in the military. Man, I responded to plane crashes, anthrax, Ebola. I did it all. You know what I'm saying? I was bioenvironmental engineering. Who ever thought a young little, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, a young nigga from Kansas City, Missouri would be bioenvironmental engineering, responding to bomb threats, responding to chemical threats, planes, all kinds of nonsense like that. And now I just talk about all of my experience, everything that I have and I learned. That's why I say anybody over the age of 30, you have life experiences. Start your YouTube. Yeah, the grind is slow at the beginning, but it's worth it, man. Everyone has knowledge and they have life experiences that people want to hear. So when you see me talking about these shows, I try to relate my life to it because it's like I've experienced some things of it. And I just give you a different perspective of it because no one lives the same lives, but we all done did something that someone else has done. So if you need to make a YouTube, talk about something. I enjoy talking about shows. Shoot, you could talk about anything, really. Oh yeah, no problem, Gabrielle. You know what I'm saying? I don't have anything to hide. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Life happens. Life is all about experiences. And if you can help somebody else out by telling your life experience, then hey man, do it. Thank you, Miss Erica. Thank you. Oh, here comes Jay Hood, y'all. Trolling again. 36. I remember you was in high school. Yeah, I remember. See, Jay Hoodie trying to call somebody out. I'm not gonna get on you. When I was in high school, Jay Hoodie was he in middle school? No, he wasn't in middle school because my brother's in middle. He was in elementary. I used to go over his house, and what he would do is come down in the basement. We'd be playing poker and stuff. He would come and slap one of us and then run upstairs and hide behind his mom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jay Hoodie. We ain't forgot about that. Hey, thank you, Double Back, for messing with the streams. Okay. Turkish chocolate, you said Tommy about to smoke them all. Well, I think with Tommy, he's going to really try to open up shop. I can see them getting 2 to 3 seasons, 2 seasons minimum out of them. But I'm really leaning towards them doing that 3, just because even if Tommy gets tired of Chicago, unlike Tariq, he can just uproot and he can actually, damn, okay, we tired of Chicago. We could do season 3 in a whole nother city. Tommy goes down to Texas or something. He started messing with a cartel that's going across the border. So Tommy, his story can continue to go. Tariq, his is pretty much around surrounded by his family, and with his, Vanessa and Olivia having these new names, he's gonna have to stay somewhere around that area. I'm going to make a YouTube, but I'm not. I'm about as tech savvy as your mom. So hey, you got to look at it. So my channel really started taking off like in November, but anybody else rocking with me before November, we were like at 3,000-4,000 subscribers. I wasn't doing any live streams or anything. So I found out StreamYard because I was doing everything through another software that I had. But StreamYard makes it all easy for you. And if y'all need any help, just reach out to me. I'm not going to ever decline anybody. If you write me and say, "Hey, can you help me with this?" I'm going to answer. Yeah, I'm not bigger than anybody. That's why I say if anybody's smaller, they do stuff on, saying on Power, come on my show. I don't care. I'll bring you on here. Shit. It's enough money for everybody. And I want to hear what other people got to say. YouTube be funny when you mention the word donate and the ad commercial about money popped up. Yeah, and y'all don't hear me on here. Hey man, y'all gotta donate the channel. Like we got 100, 200 people in here. I think the most people we had in one live stream, it was 2 weeks ago. We had like 923 people. I should have said, oh no, man, we got 923 people in here. Y'all got it up to 600 likes. I was good with that. Now I could have been like them other channels. We got 900 people in here. Oh no, we gonna need at least 900. Let me see. 900 times 2 is $1,800. Okay, 900 times 3 would be $2,700. We got 900 people in here. We got to at least get $1,000 in here. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing but $10 from a couple people. You know what I'm saying? $10 from 100 people. But no, I don't care about that. And I'm very humble. How I grew up, you know what I'm saying? We didn't have all the J's and shit. We get $100 worth, $100 like how Tariq is living. Oh no, 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 no. No. Gabrielle, you gotta DM me on Instagram, MoedotJ, MoedotJ. DM me on Instagram. Because on here, I think it's just a private chat. So once I close out of this, I don't think I can go back to it. But yeah, we didn't live like Tariq. Tariq, one of his outfits is more than what I got for 5 school years. We got $100 because you got to understand it was my pops, my mom, me, my brother, my 2 sisters. Shit, buying school clothes for all of them. We got 1 pair of shoes for school. When December came, we got a second pair, which was basketball shoes because we played sports. I mean, you got cleats, but you wore your cleats from last year. You get $100 worth of school clothes at the beginning of the year, and you got to take that shit to Fort Leavenworth, Kansas, because my dad was in the Army. We go out there, you go in there, you ain't buying much. Well, I mean, clothes are cheap back then. You get a decent shirt for like $10, but you got $100, so you wasn't buying a whole wardrobe. We wasn't wearing no J's. We wasn't wearing no shit like that. Exactly, Dylan. Sell them J's on StockX. We grew up very, very humble. $100 for school clothes, and then on Christmas you might get some school clothes. I know you be hearing people talking about, oh, school clothes shouldn't be a Christmas gift. Shit, man, I had 3 pair of pants, and like 10 shirts. Shit, getting a pair of pants on Christmas was damn. That was shit. Boy, my dad give me some pair of pants for Christmas. I got 5 pair of pants now for the school year. Shit, we balling. Jay Hoodie, Jay Hoodie will tell you. Now, I didn't start getting no money. When I turned 18, I started getting some money. I worked with the government and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? Once I started to move, I started giving Jay Hoodie some of my shoes and stuff. But before that, I wasn't wearing no Nikes. I mean, if I did wear Nikes, like generic shit, something like that. It wasn't like no dad shoes. But yeah, man. Very, very humble beginnings. Tariq living a nice little nigga had a rollie. Man, I did a video. Tariq had $18,000 worth of clothes on. Tariq had $18,000 worth of clothes on in a video that was like 5 minutes long of mine. And it was only like 6 scenes. 18,000, man. Man. And people getting on me because of the way I was like, man, every time you seen Tariq, every time you seen Kane, Monet, Diana, the finest of designer, the finest. Montclair, not Tariq, Braden had a Montclair hoodie on. A Montclair, no, it wasn't a hoodie, it was a Montclair bubble jacket. This man took Effie out in the woods with this Montclair on. He's supposed to be getting ready to live a body. That Montclair jacket is $3,800. You know what a nigga like me could do with $3,800 at 18 years old? $3,800 at 18. Well, Braden is rich. Now I can understand that, but Tariq on the other end, look, y'all want to know how excited I was to get a pair of jeans and like 2 t-shirts on Christmas? You remember when Drew was in there eating that chicken? That's how excited I was to get a pair of clothes on Christmas. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with y'all. These kids on these shows, they living the life. So now when y'all look at me now, y'all like, damn, Mo Modest. Every time we see him here, a t-shirt. This shirt right here, I got this thing from where did I get this from? Forever 21 Men. I got this when I was out. No, did I get that out? Yeah, I got this out in Arizona. I got this from Forever 21 Men. This shirt right here was on sale. And on top of that sale, I had a military discount. I got this damn shirt for $4.99. That's how I'm living. Do I got some designer? Yeah, I do. But you never forget where you came from. Now I can get fly now. Matter of fact, since y'all in here, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Instagram. Don't get me wrong now. Now that I'm older, I can get fly. Y'all, I had that afro last year. I had to cut that thing off. You know what I'm saying? I was fly as hell. You know what I'm saying? I can get fly. I can get fly. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, MoedotJ. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me clean up on you. I can do that. But 9 times out of 10, I just want to be laid back. If I ain't going nowhere, we ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We out in Dubai with it. You know what I'm saying? Go to Dubai a little bit. We out in Croatia with it. You know what I'm saying? I used to do Europe. I used to tear Europe up back in the day. But I'm a very humble man. Very humble man. You see it. You see it. We out there. MoedotJ. But yeah, Tariq and them, you're not gonna really see me in too much designer and stuff. Because for what? Spend all that money for what? Oh man, she said I had the titties out. Nah, A be the one. I was in shape a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Them ain't no titties right there. That was 150 push-ups a day. You know what I'm saying? We was getting ready to go to Dubai. We had to get right. Damn, she said I had them things out. My bad. I'm embarrassed. We came from humble beginners, man. You know what I'm saying? This is my sister right here. Let me see if I can bring it up. R.I.P. to Nina, man. My big sister right there. She always been the one there for me. Yeah, look how we grew up. I had the Transformers on right there. This is me and my 2 oldest sisters. You know what I'm saying? I need a model Forever 21. Man, I would. Forever 21 got that young people. I still go in there. I get some cool stuff, but you see all this gray in here, all this gray up here. They don't want that old look. You know what I'm saying? They don't want the old look. Shout out to my sister Tanika. Look how we grew up. Y'all thought I was playing. Look at this. Clothes. Shit, getting clothes on Christmas was the best thing ever for us. I'm talking about we going to school, maybe got like 2 or 3 pair of pants. You know what I'm saying? Not saying my dad didn't like take care of us and make sure everything was straight. But you gotta understand, it was 4 of us growing up. We all lived in one little house. You know what I'm saying? So you get you a toy. They even got my oldest sister Tanika. She got this Bart Simpson. I'm thinking now, like, why the hell would they get Tanika a damn Bart Simpson? She like 16 years old. Tanika 16 years old. They got her as a Bart Simpson for Christmas. I know she was upset. Damn, Tanika. Look, everybody else is Sharice is smiling. So this is my other sister. She got a different mama from us. She was in the chat last week. But for her, whatever shit got bad, she would go stay with her mama house. Like dad get the trip and she go stay at her mama house. Like, damn, Sharice, come on back. Yeah, see, Barry, you know what I'm talking about? In my house, you got some clothes for Christmas. Ooh, wee. Hey, Santa, you the man, nigga. You know the kids were clowning me at school, man. You know the kids are clowning me at school, pops. And then you got to understand around this age, like 2 years later is when I got in my car wreck. And at that point, that's where I really didn't give a fuck about anything, man. I was going to school. I didn't give a damn. Nigga say something, I'm whooping your ass. I'm 7, 8. Yeah, because I got in my car wreck. I was 7 years old. It was on Father's Day. So I went back to school. Oh, yeah, I was whooping ass in like the 2nd or 3rd grade. People talking about me because I had, you know, saying I just got out the hospital and shit like that. Shit, you know, it is what it is. Look at Tanika, looking all good. Tanika Streets, and that's my little brother right there in DC. Oh no, Gabrielle. She said we got Bibles and socks. One year. My pops came through. He bought us a basketball goal. Yeah, we got a basketball goal. And one time, this fool, he bought us a Sega Genesis. I said, geez Louise, nigga, we rich. My pops and bought us a Sega Genesis. It ain't nothing you could tell me now. We got it. Fuck them clothes. We got a Sega Genesis. People. Now Tariq over here, he happy. Oh man, I'm about to get a nightclub. Club Truth is about to be buying. He getting designer clothes. Now I got a Sega Genesis. That shit was $120. Like, you got to think about how much money was back then. A new Sega Genesis was like $149.99. Now you looking at it like, damn, $149. Oh, that's easy. Back then, that 149 was hard to come by. Hard to come by. Tommy Smash and the sister got folks salty. I don't know why. I think with Tommy smashing the sister, they didn't have no outrage with him smashing Lala. But Lala plays that same character. No disrespect to you, Lala. You know, you good people. But Lala plays that same character, the whore, in every show that she's in. What is she in Empire? Whore. Like, you done slept with the son and the father. Now you ain't here. You didn't slept with Tommy and you was about to snitch. No one cared, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, I personally don't care. You do what you want to do, man. It's your life. Because at the end of the day, who's gonna check you on it? Oh man, man, who cares? Now I don't mess with white women. So before y'all say Mo don't like black women, he don't love his mother. Y'all will lie. I never messed with a white woman in my life. Now them women with the color. The cop is a junkie. You talking about Officer Bennigan? I want to see more on him, Bennigan. Let's see what he does. Is he dirty or is he going to be just somebody that's overdoing his job? You know what I'm saying? Kind of like a Detective Kevin. Look at him. He came in. Hey, man, can you clean me up a little bit? Nigga, no. My clippers is not going over that thing you call hair. The cop is already irking my nerves. Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do in here. I think he's about to be an overzealous worker. He just upset about Diamond. They may have, you know what I'm saying? He may have got punked by Diamond back when they was in school. And now he became a cop. You know what I'm saying? He's coming back for a vendetta. We gonna see though. But yeah, he coming in, he's showing his badge and stuff like he tough. I'm like, nigga, you don't get about my shop with that crap. Yeah, man, can you come clean me up, man? A couple of days. Imagine the irony of Tariq owning the Club Truth when he's his father's age. It would make sense to end book 2 where book 1 first began at Club Truth grand opening. Yeah, I could see Tariq, you know what I'm saying, if they end it, he gets back with his mom, Vanessa and Olivia. They get together. He finishes school and then, hey, he takes over Club Truth and he goes legit. I mean, that would be a cool ending. It's like, damn, we went full circle. So, I mean, that could be a way to end it. Or they could end it the same way the Power ended. Have somebody murk Tariq bitch ass. I mean, my bad. Ooh, did I say that? Did I say that? Has someone execute Tariq. My bad. If they did that, Amari would be pissed. Yeah. I mean, it would be that would be the fairy tale ending, him taking over Club Truth. And it's like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Tariq, he handled that. But I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna end it. With Tariq getting killed would be a good ending, though. You're like, damn, okay, cool. At least we know it ain't nothing coming back. Court said the cop is definitely dirty and he gonna make them pay a fee. From what it sounded like to me, yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, I could definitely see him being the person, pretty much like the gatekeeper. Y'all gonna be doing this. Y'all gotta come through me. You need to check in with me every time. I don't know. Tariq ass going to jail, man. We gonna see. Now, if Tariq goes to jail, it's got to be something big. It's got to be like huge. We know Blanca's gonna be on him, and I can really see Blanca sticking something to him, unless they catch Blanca up with some of her being dirty or you know what I'm saying, whatever she got. Y'all think the dirty cop works for the Flynns? That could potentially be something. I think he might know about the Flynns, but that goes along with what I'm saying when you keep crossing up too many characters. He may have a connection with them, or or know him or done something to like Vic, but I don't really see him working with that. That'd be too many crossing of Tommy working with the Flynn's, Diamond knowing Diamond's brother working with the Flynn's. Now he's trying to extort them. You know what I'm saying? That's just a lot of crossing, and that would really leave open a lot of holes. It's like, man, how could that be possible? So I don't know. I think he might strictly be straight on to the Diamond and Jenard. I wonder who called him when he was sitting down. I don't know. When he sat down, it may just been, yeah, I'm up here now, just checking in. Do I think that Kane could get convicted for the Mecca murder because Mecca had his fingerprints on the phone? I really don't know about what they're going to do with that because, of course, Kane is going to have all kinds of fingerprints and stuff in the house since he's been there. His hands on the remote, anything like that. Monet was in there. I know they were getting on me yesterday because I said some of her weave could fall out, but she the only one in the city with that 100% Indian weave in there, especially that red like that. There's only one person in the city that can afford that. That's Monet Tejada. But I think as far as Mecca's going to go, we know that Blanca, she's really got it out for Tariq. So she could probably, she's seen the footage. It wasn't grainy. It was good enough to see that it was directly Tariq. So I think that's going to be her primary focus season 3, getting Tariq. Now with the Tejadas get caught up in it because they partner with Tariq, so neither one of them have a connect, then okay, cool. That could probably tie him in. But overall, I think she's going to try to go straight at Tariq, especially after getting off this double homicide. Just being tied up with it. Even though everything got dismissed, you can still use some of that. Like, he can't be charged for those murders because of the double jeopardy rule. It got dismissed, but they could still use some of that evidence, since it's a whole new case, use that evidence and try to make it stronger to push forward on the Mecca case. Oh, yeah, everybody's fingerprints is in that house. Drew's fingerprints is in there. Monet's fingerprints is in there. Tariq's fingerprints is in there. Yeah. Everybody, yeah. Kane's fingerprints, Drew's, Tariq, Monet. Yeah, everybody got some stuff up in there. Hell, they still don't even know what happened to the chef. Chef went down. We ain't heard nothing about him. We want to. Where's Rocky at? We ain't seen from her. She probably heard that everybody was getting killed and got the hell up out the city. Tariq's storyline is literally school and court. As soon as he gets out of trouble, he's back in it. And I hope next season we see him at another class at least. I mean, as far as the classroom situation goes, Courtney Kim was talking about it. You got to remember, they got a lot of these sets they're building. So that class, the only reason they do that is because we don't really need to bring in other teachers. What are they going to talk about in the other classes? You know what I'm saying? Like canonical studies, you got Carrie was in there, you got Jabari in there, then you had Tate in there, you got Lauren and Tariq in there. So that's why they just keeping it on that one class. If we start seeing Tariq go to all these different classes, like, man, this is really just a filler. Like, let's say Tariq went to calculus or something. What the hell do we need to see Tariq in a calculus class for? You know what I'm saying? There's just really nothing out of that. Every session that he went to, every class session that he went to in canonical studies, it had something to do with the episode. Whether it was karma, making the right decision for somebody else, telling the truth, it all pertained to whatever that episode was. So that's why the classroom was so significant. Because whenever they went in there, it had something to do with what the episode was going to be based on. But yeah, I agree with you, Court, and Neek on you would like to see something else. Like he was going to court classroom and that's it. Let's see him do some other things. He's staying around the campus. But let's not forget, last time Tariq was running around the campus, there was a dead body at the swimming pool. This is Stansfield, people. We need to be in one classroom because when we start letting these kids do whatever the hell they want in Stansfield, there's a lot of reckless stuff going down. You know what I'm saying? We got teachers sleeping with students. We got a fight outside. It was a shooting. We got a nigga that was drowned at the swimming pool. Yeah, we're going to go into one class. We're going to treat this like middle school where everybody in your class, y'all all go to the next class together. You know what I'm saying? No one switches on your own. Everyone goes together to another teacher. because we need full 100% accountability in this damn school. Stanfield is on the loose. And then we talking about Effie might potentially come down to the school. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Effie in a robotics class. Effie over here making drugs, delivering things straight to your doorstep. Nope. And we ain't doing all that. Stansfield, we already struggling with security. Now you want us to have multiple classes? Hey y'all, man, I'm about to get out of this thing. I definitely didn't think we was gonna do 3.5 hours. I thought it was gonna be more of an hour, 2 hours. But definitely thank y'all for rocking out with me. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Remember, Sunday nights are when we're gonna actually have the Power Book 4 Force. It's usually 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm thinking this weekend for the Super Bowl, I'm gonna do it around noon. We're gonna see. If not, then I'll try to make sure that I do it after the Super Bowl. We'll do it on Monday. Also, I heard that Courtney Kent will be doing a Q&A tomorrow. So if so, there will be a live stream on Wednesday where we actually go over the questions together. Thank y'all for rocking with me, man. I deeply appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Open up with y'all, full transparency. Y'all ask me anything, I'm gonna give you an answer to it. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button before you get out of here. I'm gonna probably do like one video for y'all tomorrow. And I got like 2 more videos I'm gonna do for book 2. But after that, we got to move on to book 4 unless some information pops up. Thanks for watching. I'm out. Oh, Barry Scott, the Rams gonna win the Super Bowl. But if the Bengals win, I don't care. Like, that would be good for Joe Burrow. But I got my money on the Rams. $1,500. Wish me luck.